That got your attention, didn't it? That's what we're about here at Bay of Plenty. Attention. Catching the eye. Every inch of this beautiful metropolis is perfection to behold. And so is every single resident, of course. Looking for the perfect place to call home? We've got high-paying jobs and affordable luxury condos just waiting for you and yours to make the decision. Need a vacation spot? You won't find a more memorable destination in all the world. Maybe you're looking to make a name for yourself. Well, have we got the opportunity for you? Come on down to Bay of Plenty, where dreams come true. Last time on Transience, the creature approaches the mercurial window.
We have a problem.
You've never told me anything. Why am I necessary? What am I necessary for? What is your ultimate purpose?
Consumption. Soon, we will both lose this body.
To hell if I will!
You shouldn't sleep so much in here. You would remember more. I will speak to scrap metal. If you had to choose water or air.
Probably air.
Duly noted.
Hello?
Hey, Ed. It's been a while, and me and Ed Jr. just wanted to check in. You got a message from Dr. Long. Active runners meet for an important meeting at Stone Tech Explorations. Stone Tech Explorations partners with government facilities similar to the satellite operation, exploration-based research.
Can I get the recording for pirate radio from yesterday?
Hey there, it's the pirate radio coming at you at the 6s and the 9s and the 5s and the 2. The carnival seems to be taking everybody's mind off of. Everybody's having a good time, having a great time, getting a lot of free food. Man, you know, I could go for some fish.
The car parks in like an outdoor lot. Dr. Long, to give an update, more importantly, to assign updated tasks. Carnival Media Bonanza. Some of you will be tasked with investigation of the docks. Additionally, satellite network orbiting the planet has been experiencing some rather troubling issues. Investigation, local relay stations. Potential vaccine has been created for CFD. Now, if you will wait roughly in that space over there, worry not, food and refreshments will be provided. You can choose to investigate whichever of the other two you're most interested in. The satellite task, then. Satellite relay stations peppered around the Badlands. Visit a station or two to discover what might be learned. Good. So, we rejoin the party today. Well, the party sans one at least. Their pal, Levi, wandered off into the desert, got picked up by a black box van, and was carted away.
It was Geek Squad.
Yes, it was the Geek Squad. Yes, he was being taken, of course, by Dr. Long's people to get some medical attention.
Yes.
As requested by Key. Now, we rejoin the regular party, or the rest of the party, I suppose. And you guys were headed for Relay Station 4. You're on your way out there to investigate what may or may not be going on. It's just, all you really know is that something's weird at the relay stations. Trying to figure out what's the deal with my chroma key. A little better. Ever so slightly. I'm a little bit invisible. Just a smidge. Oh well.
You've got to project from your heart, Randy.
Yes, that's it. You're right.
It's getting stuck in your distortion field and not quite as clear as it should be.
Listen to your heart.
Throwbacks.
We need to get that in the Crazy Pepper voice. Evil Pepper. We should do Evil Pepper karaoke. Honestly, on your channel, Pepper, you should do Evil Pepper karaoke time.
Honestly, that sounds really fucking fun. And I
Like
will
pop
note that.
up one of those Twitch sings things and just sing in that like evil distorted voice.
If only
and then,
Twitch
like,
Sings was a thing.
If only it still worked, yeah.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, they killed it a
Yeah,
while
they took it
back.
off.
Quite a while ago.
Oh, that's too
DMCA.
bad. That would have been.
DMCA, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yes.
DMCA kind of probably just destroyed that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
Well, that makes sense.
Unless you
Well-
want to write and sing your own songs.
You pick up out in the desert. On your way to Relay Station 4. Let's see. Where my music? Hello? There it is.
Oh, man. I hope Levi's doing better now. That was pretty scary.
We left him in the middle of that. Of course, he's not doing better, but we may as well just ignore elephant in the room and keep going up.
Hey, now, we didn't totally abandon him. Dr. Long said they'd pick him up and get him medical attention. I'm sure he'll be fine.
It's true.
Yeah,
He could not walk very far.
Yeah. I sent him to the coordinates. It'll be alright. In fact, he said they already had a patrol van out anyway. Probably responding to those gunshots.
Oh. You drive up, make your way to Relay Station 4. It was maybe 20, 30 minutes away from the exploration's central, I guess, site. Sure. Oh, yes. I have a different scene for that. I remember now. Out in the middle of the desert, the relay stations are even more remote than even Explorations was. Explorations stood at the edge of the Badlands and the bay. It was on that cliff shore. Not really useful as a dock, but did still, butt up against the bay itself, so it had that kind of scenic view. This is 30 minutes into the Badlands. It is all arid country here, nothing but dirt, sand, and a little bit of scrub grass. You make your way to the relay station. Outside, you see what looks to be kind of a nominal guard force. There's a wall that surrounds the area, but probably is only manned by 1 or 2 people, and a heavy gate that does look to have a kind of a, one of those plastic-ish up and down arms. Who's driving?
Odin?
Odin was?
Yep.
Yeah, it should be Odin.
Yep,
Alright.
Odin's driving.
Odin, you pull up to the guardhouse, I assume, unless you would like to do anything else.
No, the guardhouse.
All right. You pull up, and the gate's down. The guard looks over. And,
I look at the guard.
Can I help you?
Yes, I am part of Dr. Long's team. Here to come to site.
Long's team.
Tell him Stone Tech sent us.
Pulls up
Stone Tech Labs.
Labs. Okay. Goes and pulls up a data pad. Thumbs through. Oh, yep. All right. Go on through.
Thank you very much.
Presses a button. Plastic arm shifts up. Drive on in. It's a relatively small site. One extremely tall building with a satellite array on top of it, but narrow. Probably doesn't have more than 1,000 square feet on any given floor. There's a small parking area where you see a variety of vehicles, and a main gate that has another pair of armed guards. Scooch over, do a little bit of parking, and you're out and about.
Okay. His response is a little weird. I think would be expected. Maybe more so
Of
than that.
course we were, but does it really? He's just doing his job. Leave him alone.
No, nothing personal with him. I'm just saying we need to be on our toes.
You are
reason
always
to
on
d-
those.
Well, we need to be on our toes. We got reason to doubt Dr. Long. We got reason to doubt this whole thing.
Why do you
And,
walk on toenails?
My ex-wife did.
Oof.
Yeah, she was a
Sounds
she
terrible
ran
for
a
hardwood floor.
toenail salon down on Young and Tavern Street.
Was it some kind of modification for a toenail?
No, old-fashioned artistry, gimmicky stuff. She killed herself eventually from inhaling too many toenail fumes.
You
Got
have
to
the
her.
lame leg.
No. That was actually my second ex-wife. I've been married 14 times to 13 different people.
Who did you marry twice?
See? Wedding ring. Guy named Steve Nabisco made crackers at a cracker factory.
Why did he make you?
Why did he make me? Because he really liked the way I ate his crackers.
Okay.
Ready to proceed?
You approach the gate. The pair of guards stop you. Oh, there. You guys got clearance? You don't look like you work here.
No, contractors here for Stone Tech. Heard there has been a disturbance recently.
Disturbance? No, we ain't got none of those. But if you can show me your papers or your temporary ID, anything.
Got a case file from Stone Tech, right?
Sure.
All right, I'll pull that out. Here's our mission briefing from Stone Tech.
Shutdowns. We ain't had any shutdowns.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Not
everything's
anything.
in order here, so I guess I'll let you through, but talk to administration up in the front. They'll help you out. I don't really know why you're here, but paperwork says you're here, so.
Oh, this... Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
You head
I'll walk
inside.
in.
Just a minute, sir. Guys, let's go talk off to the side in a totally non-suspicious way for a second. I'm gonna bring the party over.
Extremely non-suspicious.
Yeah. And
We
I'm
could
gonna
have
try
just
and-
stood there and done text messages between brains. It's fine.
No, whatever, man. Hang on. So, I got this weird idea. They don't expect this coming. These guards say there's been no disturbances. I'm seeing one of two possibilities here. Either one, whatever disturbances we're talking here, have been kept very hush-hush, even from everybody in this relay station, except for maybe one or two people. Or there have been no disturbances, and we're here to transmit CFD. Just by being here. What do you think about that?
Or option 3, there's other option.
Oh, there's a million options. I'm just saying those seem
Right.
like the most likely to me at this point.
Those
So,
seem kind of paranoid, but I do appreciate your concern.
I'm pretty sure if you're not paranoid at this point, then you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah,
This
I am
shit's-
paying
everything
attention,
has
but the
been
problem
crazy.
is that there is nothing good that generally comes out of being overly paranoid. Little bit paranoia, good thing. Overly paranoid,
Man, I'm
you
just
drive
being
yourself
rational.
into anxiety hell.
I'm just being rational. If no one here has heard of any disturbances, then we are being sent here to cause a disturbance.
That is very likely, yes. I believe that.
So let's just be careful if we can, even though I'm sure we're useless pawns in some bigger game. But let's just go inside and see what happens, right? Mm-hmm.
No, we are repeating
Sorry, guys.
simulation from
I'll
50
wave over
years
it.
ago, but it's besides the point.
I'll wave over at the guards and start walking back.
Okay. They wave you on through. You make your way in to an administration area. Just it's kind of like an entry foyer to a standard business. There's a AI female-shaped kind of humanoid robot, and a elderly but not like octogenarian. So let's say like 65-year-old human. He looks over and looks at you, squints his eyes, then just kind of like kicks the AI bot like leg and just it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Relay
Operations
Station 4.
Director, please. PlayStation 4?
PlayStation. Welcome to Relay Station 4.
Oh, we're here for PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4 is not here.
Oh. Could we find an operations manager for Relay Station 4?
Yes. It just kind of pivots in place, bends down and looks at the old man.
Oh, how convenient. Good morning, sir.
Is it?
No, we
It's
just
a little
lost a
after.
friend or had a friend medically incapacitated, and we're on a mission that doesn't make a lot of sense. But other than that, yes.
Why are you bothering me?
Well, we've been sent here on behalf of Stone Tech Labs because evidently there's been a disturbance or a service interruption recently worth investigating.
Disturbance. What kind of disturbance?
Man, have you had anything out of the ordinary with your operations in the past week or two?
No, I've been here, oh god, 40 some odd year. Ain't nothing happened.
Can we see
Cushiest
your-
job on the planet.
Can we review your data?
For what?
Oh, I don't know. We're looking for mass traffic events from particular areas, beaming out huge amounts of spam and strange messaging to people.
Yeah, we definitely would have noticed that.
Yeah, one would think.
You would definitely think so. I mean, all right, look, I'm the operations lead here. I don't actually do any of the work. That's why I call it the cushiest job on the planet. But
Okay.
I will assign you an escort to make sure you don't break nothing and tell you, take you around the building.
Is there any way you could bring one of your operators out here?
Why?
I don't know. Got a bad feeling about things.
Okie
To
dokie.
assist in our investigation, please.
Well, yeah, I was gonna assign you an escort. That would have been one of the operators, so they'd know stuff about the building. But you're saying you don't
Maybe
want to
they
go any
meet us
fur-
out here
You're saying you
and
don't
we
want to
talk
go
a little bit.
inside.
Hang on. Maybe they meet us out here. We talk
Okay.
a little bit.
All right.
And
We
then we
want to
go,
go inside,
he leads
yes.
us to the back if we need it.
Oh, well, shit.
Would that be okay? Just
I
tell them to
suppose.
come meet us up here. Hey, maybe a tour of the facility isn't, that important.
Maybe. All right. He punches something into a data pad and he twiddles his thumb. Maybe 45 seconds or so. Kind of lanky, middle-aged, 40 plus kind of man comes wandering out. Yeah, boss. Oh, hello, strange people?
Hey there, Stone Tech contractors. Good morning. How are you?
Contractors. Boss,
Yeah.
we need contractors? Nope. Don't know why they're here, and they said they want to talk to you, so you get them there, Jensen. Okie dokie. Hi, I'm
Hey there.
Jensen.
Cool. Nice to meet. Oh, Jensen. Cool name. Interesting. So. Recently, have you noticed anything strange about the traffic coming through this relay station?
Yep. 4 people wandered in out of the blue. I'd call that strange traffic.
Heh, not foot traffic, network traffic, asshole.
Oh, network traffic. I mean, we're a satellite relay, so kinda every day, all the time, right? People do weird shit, but
Yeah.
nothing out of the ordinary that would be considered out of the ordinary for us,
Yeah. Nah, we're really looking for maybe anything to do with all that fish spam that's been going out recently.
What fish spam?
Nothing like that? Y'all haven't logged anything like that?
I mean, it's not like we just stare at the traffic all day. If nothing happens, then we wouldn't really be looking.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
We are
well,
looking for a data burst in the last 5 days between these particular hours.
Yeah, there we go.
I got nothing for that. Sorry. I mean, I could look, but
Now, I appreciate you looking, yes, please.
systems would definitely have flagged it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a check. Hold on. He Opens up his little hand phone. Like he's got one of those things that were like super cool 40 years ago when he was a young teen, where your phone's literally your thumb pinky. And so he pulls up. Jorgen, we got any data spikes, oddities, last 5 days between the hours of I don't know, 3 and 4 p.m.? No, I didn't think so. Thanks. Sorry.
I appreciate that it is, there has been noted increase in satellite traffic, and we are investigating to see if any potential units have been affected down here.
Infected units? Oh, shit, I don't know. That'd be at the hardware level.
Probably, yeah. Could you just go ahead and show us to where you to hardware vault?
Oh, so you do want to see the facility?
Yes, please.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Boss, you keep chilling. Yeah. Y'all look out for data. I hear it bites. And he leads you off into the facility.
Jensen, are you all unionized?
The hell's a union?
I thought as much. Okay.
Is that something? What does that mean? Is that something good? Should we be? Is it bad? Should we not be?
Unionized is more concerned about radiation.
Oh, unionized. Yeah. I think we're all unionized for sure.
Okay, good.
Now, it's a pretty state-of-the-art facility. I wouldn't really expect any stray ions, running around.
That is not how radiation works, but I appreciate it.
Ah, all right. So you say so, stranger.
Hey.
Okay.
So, Jensen, maybe, do you know of any rumors from 50 years ago about facility?
I'm not even 50 years old.
I understand, but occasionally, stories get handed down about, the time the operators saved the facility, yeah?
Oh, I mean, the boss might know. He's been here a long time, but 50 years ago? Not that I can think of.
Okay, we'll ask him when we're heading back out, but I was just curious.
Good plan. He leads you deep into the facility. It's like I said, it's only about 1,000 feet on any given floor, but it is very tall. So at some point you ascend a set of stairs, then he gets into an elevator, and you notice that he presses a basement floor, not an up kind of floor. Nice one, James. And you begin to go down. Ding. Ding.
What floor did we come
Ding.
from?
1. Oh, wait, no, you used stairs, so 2.
Okay.
You were on the 2nd floor, and now you're headed down to basement 4.
I'd like to shoot a daemon in to ping to see how many floors there are.
You could just look at the buttons.
Yeah, I'll look at the buttons, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's any extra floors.
Okay. Both your ping and the buttons will come back will show the same data, though the ping will give you a little more information about what I'm about to say. The buttons show that there are 14 above ground levels and 4 basement levels, though there appear to be 2 more buttons below basement 4 that are not marked with a floor. Your ping comes back that there is an S1 and S2 in addition to the listed 14 plus 4.
Okay.
Ding. The door opens. We'll keep our data down here in storage. It gets offloaded every day coming out from the relay, and so if you want to look up anything historical, you got to go down to the archive here on basement 4. What'd you say you're looking for?
Again, data spike between hours of 3 and 4.
Right. Okay. Last 5 days, right?
Yeah, last 5 days, same time frame-ish.
Okay.
So go ahead and expand it out an hour or two each way.
Sure.
Looks like, can we also expand it out 10 days as well?
All right, we'll just look for the last month or so. Why not?
Yeah.
He takes you into an old computer lab, kind of workstation area. Looks like it sees very little use. Only one of the little cubicle desks is not covered in dust. But probably only ever one person ever comes down here. Takes you in there, logs on the computer. Okay. Turn the music down a little. There we go. Start skimming through. Everything seems fine.
Has the data been changed? Is there any log of data changes?
Not that he pulls up for you to see. He's just looking at records of the last 5 days and traffic, and then he goes over to the warnings log or errors of any kinds. Oh, nothing here, and no major errors, nothing out of the ordinary. What else can I check? Oh yeah, anomaly logs. Nope. There's not really anything in there. I'm not even sure those work. Oh well.
Oh, does your log internally have any access to external networks?
Not this floor, but everything above ground does.
And can above floors get to this floor to transmit receive data?
They send the data here.
Okay.
Everything from the above ground floors dumps down here at the end of the day.
Could you pull up log to see if any data was potentially overridden as part of auditing scheme or back checker?
Yeah, sure. All right. He starts poking around. You can tell he's not super familiar with custom queries of the data. He knows where all of his dashboards are, and that's pretty much what he knows.
Would you like me to help?
If you want to. We've got 2 more computer stations, We're not real shy about the data here. It's largely obfuscated. It's just, traffic.
Right. Okay, well, let me go ahead and set the key. Well, if Jensen key. Let me know if you guys find anything.
Was key
Okay,
helping?
keep looking, Jensen.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I
hop on
think
the
Roxy,
computer then.
Roxy, you know a thing or two about computers,
I
right?
think Edwin does.
Edwin, you got some computer skills?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, well, I don't want to take up a seat from one of y'all that's a little more technically inclined, so.
I got 2 computers. If you're roll general computer use or hacking.
Roxy, I think I've seen you hack something, right? Oh, I can't hear Roxy.
Nope, we can't hear you. All right.
Are you muted in the program in the thing that we're using?
Did I click her? Nope. She's still... Oh, she just left. Okay. All right. Well... Oh, okay. So Odin had failed, but he elects to burn luck and get a pass.
Now you can hear me.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Me neither. So Odin and Edwin take up the computer stations. Both roll hacking. And narrowly pass with a little bit of luck burnt. Odin...
Missed it.
You did. Odin, you dig through the data, and it is clean. It looks clean. It seems clean. If anything, as has been kind of a theme lately, it looks suspiciously clean. Like, if someone were to generate a perfect data set, it might look like this.
So this is too linear.
It's just everything lines up. The numbers are exactly the same, exactly as they should be every day.
Yeah, and they don't have the log isn't necessarily isolated.
There are no edits. Nothing has ever needed to be changed. That's how perfect they are.
So Jensen, who set up your dashboards out of curiosity?
Oh, boss.
The ops manager?
Yeah. He used to be
Okay.
a programmer way back in his day.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna get back into the get back into the code if I can.
The only thing you can really access here are databases. This is, purposefully just an archive.
Okay. And are the logs recorded at regular intervals, and there's no change to
Yeah,
any of the data?
they're
Hey.
perfect. Every day, 9 p.m. on the dot, 28 terabytes of data comes in exactly.
Hey, Odin, you've got the full data set over there, right?
Just the base that has been logged.
Is there any way you could run those numbers against Binford's law real quick?
Against what?
Binford's law.
What is Benford's law?
Well, it should be able to tell you whether or not those are natural numbers, or whether or not they've been doctored to look like natural numbers.
That's a fair point.
In fact, you can try... Shit, what do we name Google in this?
Oogle, I think.
Yeah. In fact, you can Google it and just look up the law of anomalous numbers.
I tune into it.
You have no internet down here.
Oh.
As soon as you went underground.
Well, it says that there should be a fairly linear distribution of the beginning numbers of the entire data set, with 1 being the most common, 2 being the next most common, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right on down. And you're looking for about 30% of your numbers to start with a 1, about 17% with a 2, about 12.5% with a 3, and about a little under 10 with a 4. You can ignore the rest, because if it ain't hitting on those, it ain't hitting on the rest.
Edwin,
I'll go ahead and check it.
Okay.
In fact, I use this shit all the time when I'm trying to figure out key codes.
Edwin, you had something to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually check the date on the computer.
You mean like the physical date on the physical computer?
Yep.
Or you mean like in the bottom right corner of the computer screen?
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were like looking at the back of the monitor, like, when was this made? Or some shit.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you look at the bottom right. It is currently dated 40 years in the past. Today's date and time, though the day of the week is wrong. Because it's the day of the week that was 40 days in past.
So it might just.
Like
Got stuck.
like the date is right for 40 years, but like, days like March 13th is not always a Tuesday,
Gotcha.
Wow. I really hope he shares that with the group.
Now that you metagamed it, he can't.
Sorry, it was a pregnant pause there. And I'm like, oh god, what do you even say?
And his wrath continues.
That's the way it
Yep.
works.
Well, since I can't share that information with the rest of the group,
Would he? Well, you can announce what your actual intentions were. If you were going to, I'm sure you can. But if you weren't going to, because there was a
well, I hadn't
pause.
decided yet. Like realistically, I hadn't decided
Ooh,
yet.
then I fucked that for you if you hadn't decided.
You fucked it for him.
And that's the reason why, like,
Okay.
I want to be, like, I try and be honest about it. So, yeah, I hadn't
appreciate that.
decided yet.
Yeah.
I will raise your sanity score by 1 for being honest.
Can I have +1 sanity?
You weren't honest. Fuck you.
In fact, roll sanity right now.
As punishment for asking. All right. So
Okay.
you
I was
don't
gonna ask
don't
if I
mention
could-
it. Maybe as opposed to mentioning it, it occurs to you that like you haven't seen any other anachronisms. It's probably more likely the thoughts to, occurs to you like these got stuck.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that maybe whenever they set it up, the date and time was wrong to begin with.
Right. Okay. So you've had no success with anomalous data of any kind. Nothing's really standing out to you aside from that it is overly perfect. If you do run it against this Binford's Law kind of scheme, yeah, it's definitely way too perfect. There is no anomalous data at all.
I display a graph for key,
Oh.
showing that it's in line.
Oh. These are tampered numbers.
Tampered? How?
Yes. This is a data set that has been generated by human hands.
Well, shit. That seems bad.
It's very
So
bad.
where does data get transferred to the to your logger here?
Upstairs. Every upstairs floor is performing a variety of tasks given, from the traffic coming in from the relay. And they all dump the data down here.
You have something obfuscating and faking your data before it gets stored.
Well, shit. I'm going to have to ask the boss about that.
He could be in on it. What's
You're
the full chain of custody?
Well,
From receiving to here.
Ops manager runs the facility. And so that makes him like highest in command as far as on site.
Man, he was I'm talking data custody, not
I'm
the whole
aware,
side.
I'm aware.
Plus, he seemed very, very, not into it. So.
Well, yeah, he's been here a long time. Cushiest job on the planet. And
he's either playing that up and has nothing to do with anything, or that's a clever ruse that he's using to hide behind it, and he's part of it too.
I could say, but
Let's not actually worry about the chain of custody data. I think maybe looking at the current live data would actually be more telling.
that's true. I mean, if it was being changed before it got here, we could just go look at it coming in, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And you wouldn't have to ask nobody?
Yes.
Yeah,
Make
let's do
nothing
that.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. Sorry, we don't get a lot of excitement here, so.
Well, this could be a very exciting
It could,
afternoon.
yeah,
What
it could
time
be.
is it?
It's about 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay then. We should be seeing a fun little spike as of this moment, right?
With excellent, convenient plot timing. As you say those words, just like in all the movies. Bum, bum,
Lights flicker.
Hold
You getting
on.
that flicker yet?
Gotta go find my... what did I name this file? It is named... that. Okay. Let's see how loud this is.
Oh no. Oh no. We're at fucking CFD breach site number 2. Outbreak. Here we go. It's funny. Seems like
How loud is it for y'all? Not very loud, I assume? Soft? Or too soft?
Maybe
it's soft. Somebody was mocking the noise, and I thought that was actually the sound coming through, and I'm like, no.
That's Pepper.
Good for me.
That's
All right. There we go.
Is this a cat warning?
There we go. Okay. You say that, and with excellent, convenient plot timing, all of the lights in the facility shut off.
Oh no.
You find yourself in absolute darkness.
No.
And
Turn on my wrist transponder.
this isn't theme
Light.
music. This is playing over the PA.
Jensen, that's not good.
Is this normal prank you pull?
Jensen doesn't respond. You find yourself in total darkness.
No. Deet deet. Flashlight, does it work?
It does. And you see Jensen standing near the door, facing away from you.
I'm gonna run over to him and
Oh,
try
yeah.
and stop him from opening the door.
Okay. You run over and you grab him by the shoulder, or are you gonna try and
Yeah, I'm
roughly
trying to spin
do
him
something?
around.
Okay, so you're like, "Hua!" and you do
Yeah.
the anime, like, "Whooshah!" and he's supposed to spin face you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he does. He goes, whips around to face you, and you see his eyes they've got that kind of horse-looking royal, where the whole iris has contracted, and you can see a lot more of the white than you're supposed to. He spins around, full-on wide-eyed, constricted iris, looks at you. You can see the iris attempt to focus, but it's overly small. And then he lunges to bite you.
Oh, hell no. Roxy's got
Dodge
her
time?
mana arms out. You know what? Fuck that. She's just gonna pull her guns out. It's time. It's time. You just hear me in the back going.
I also put. Well, hold on. Do we see this?
So the only person who created a light in the room is Key. And he ran over with his light and currently...
Shining it on Jensen.
Well, so like I'm thinking about the motion, right? So you spun him around. You've probably got him like in a half light if you put your arms down or in his general vicinity. So you can probably see him like thematically lit from one side or something. But he's not. I wouldn't say that he's like well lit. Oh my God, it's got perfect lighting. Like you're in a mostly dark room with a singular medium strength flashlight.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're basically realistically about to see me spin him around and then start struggling.
Yeah.
Can I have like an inner dialogue?
Sure. I love inner dialogue. Why not?
All right. I'm gonna try to reach out to my shadow friend since we're in the dark.
I mean, do you want to talk to yourself?
Wants to hang out with him. Yeah, basically.
So I guess in this instance, tell me what you want to do or know, and I will talk to you about what the shadow might want her to do or know.
I'm just gonna say something like, now seems like a good time to pop in and out, if you know what I mean. It's real dark. Looks like we have unfriendly company if you wanted to consume any part of that.
Okay, hold on. Now, remember that your like front-facing self is the shadow creature. So is this like, this is you, Pepper, the player, trying to like speak to the shadow self that is more or less me in this instance, because you are the shadow. Like you don't bargain with it. The you that's beyond the mirror is a starving little brain bag.
I think. So the way that I created this character, originally, it was supposed to be something that came out in a stressful situation.
I understand.
This could definitely be that.
It absolutely could.
But since she had that dream,
right,
I think she thinks there's two sides to herself.
Okay.
So like before, maybe it was just part of her, and she just was looking at herself. But since it took on its own, speaking ability and it can think for itself supposedly,
sure,
she's gonna view it as something separate.
Okay, I understand. I'm looking at my list of things at the moment because they're not in the right order in Foundry. Here we go. Okay. Give me Key. I would like I don't know, give me a psychology roll. I want to see if you are surprised by his, aggressive reactions. That's great.
My God.
Yeah, you are absolutely not. Like, you spun him around, and you immediately recognized that something was very wrong with Jensen, and he's not looking right. He's about to do something. Maybe you don't know what it is, but something's going to happen. Not surprised in the slightest. You back up. He's got a shit brawl roll. I'm going to give him -1 for your good pass here. Not even close. He lunges at you, but he is a skinny, nerdlinger scientist. So he does. He lunges full on aggression. He intends to bite you, and not softly. But you just step out of the way clean.
I'm gonna pull up my gun and blast him.
Okay. We as a party now begin acting a little bit in initiative here. Everyone who's in the scene, of course, you go into this darkness, have that momentary panic in the dark, and then begin to come out, especially as soon as the flashlight turns on. Then you spot Key rush over to Jensen, spin him around, and then you all get that same view just from more than 6 inches away. This like wide-eyed, fully like not present but like scary kind of looking scientist, and who then lunges aggressively at Key simply stepping out of the way. Now, the four of you can easily take down a single weak scientist. We're not going to do a whole full combat on this particular piece. I want to know what all four of your intentions would be. I'm going to go with Pepper last, as it is more relevant to something else. So, I already know Key is planning to just pull his gun, level it, and blast this guy in the face, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
His aim is to kill this man.
All right.
Like, his brain immediately says, CFD breakout, CFD monster, destroy.
Okay.
Don't want to get infected.
All right, so you're pulling out I think you have,
Pulling
are
out
you
my
carrying
pistol.
a pistol? Yeah, okay. So you pull out your
Yeah,
pistol.
large pistol.
Alrighty. Edwin.
Mine would 100% be. I'm going to turn a flashlight on and look at the others.
At the party
Because
mates?
At this point. Yep, because at this point I'm not sure like what the threat levels are, and
Okay.
I'm trying to assess the threats
All right.
in the room.
Odin. What are your intentions? Dimes.
Okay. Intention is, turning on his own light, probably like turning on the light on his cap
Okay.
and taking a quick scan of the room.
Alrighty. So let's talk about light levels here, because this isn't a low light situation. It would be complete darkness without these lights. So what kind of flashlights would you as a character carry? Considering things like, is your flashlight intended for nighttime scenarios but stealth, which means it'd probably be a pretty low light flashlight for an immediate vicinity, or you carrying like a fucking floodlight on a stick kind of deal, like
red light for seeing at night.
Okay.
Because
use mine.
Because if he's ever in
Okay.
a server or something, he needs to see.
Right. Edwin.
Mine would be more of a combat scenario. Like I would be grabbing it off my weapon.
Okay,
And using
okay.
It,
So
and,
you got-
and it's one of those that it's like it's
Tight beam
meant to be able
floodlight on
to
a
see
stick.
and blind whoever it is pointing at.
Yeah, tight beam floodlight on a stick. Okay. Alrighty. So these actions take place mostly at the same time. You pull out your pistol. You can go ahead and roll firearms if you want. All right. So we're gonna have a good shot from Key. He has an excellent handgun rating. And then 2 flashlights pull up. The red light. In fact, give me a D2, James.
Okay.
All right. Edwin, your floodlight on a stick is coming up behind Key and on the scientist first. You're pointing your floodlight at the situation. And then you're gonna sweep around, because like you remember, so your intention was I want to look at the party, but your current focus is the situation where the only light you can see, right? That's where you're starting to face. So you come up and then you're gonna sweep the room. Make sense? Okay. Odin, you are in the opposite state. Basically, like you had to like pull your visor up, and that meant you turned a little, and so you're gonna come up like facing 90 degrees in some other direction. Roxy, you are considering taking advantage of the situation. It is. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I say that? I probably wouldn't detach the flashlight from a rifle. I would just pull
You're just gonna pull your rifle up and turn the light on.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Roxy, you're considering taking advantage of the situation. You haven't decided to use your options in quite a while. You've been hiding the body, because that's your primary goal is possess and consume, then move. Very rarely do you exert yourself and risk exposure. However, things are changing. It is your situation is becoming more dire by the day. And so maybe you do consider that you need a little bit more to get by. Maybe you need a little bit more in reserve. And now might be a good time. then the light comes on. You've got then like the first flashlight, like this is your thoughts while you're in the dark. Then Key's flashlight comes on and illuminates this wild-eyed scientist. And you have seen a look like this before, you the shadow creature. And you are aware, or you have an inkling, I would say, that things are going wrong here, and this does present you an opportunity, but it also puts the body at great risk. Your choices going forward will be yours to make, but the risk of exposure is still greater than the risk of death. So choose at your own risk, as my warning that I will give you. Key's light comes on, you see the face illuminated, you get that inkling of what might be happening here. Then the fucking halogen bulb comes on and just bathes the room in bright light. And this is where you're stepping in here. You can see, because you've got a little better dark vision than most, you can see Odin reaching for his own visor and is about to turn his lights on. This room's about to be lit up. Would you still attempt to exert your options?
No,
Okay.
definitely not. The minute they started talking about lights, I was like,
Nah.
we're gonna stay back in the
All right.
shadows.
Okay. So your action is basically just to hang out then, unless you'd like to initiate combat with the rest.
I think I'm gonna be on high alert, so I think I initially grab my gun. I'm gonna see the first light go on. I'm gonna put my gun down. I'm gonna, have my mana hands out, I guess.
Oh, Mantis. So are you going to disengage the blades, or you're just holding your arms up?
No, I'm gonna have the blades out.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay ready.
All right. So
and that's how I'm gonna be.
All right. So all of this happens at approximately the same time. Key, you have no issue killing this man. He is not prepared to get shot in the face. Wow. And the gunshot goes off. It rings throughout the room. This small, mostly metal room. And he just crumples to the ground, blood splattered all over the door and the wall.
Oh man. I'm not feeling good.
Is there anything else in the room?
Is there what?
Is there anything else in the room? Because once he does that, I'm still sweeping the room to check everybody else. I just wanted to make sure that there was nobody else in the room with us because the lights just kind of...
No, room is as you left it. Aside from its new coat of paint.
Sorry for interrupting.
No worries. Please interrupt.
This feels more and more like a setup by the second. I don't like this at all. This is another CFD event.
Is there a light switch over there? Can we get the lights?
Near the door, I'm sure, right? Oh.
There's a sensor. There's no physical switch, but and when you guys came in before, they turned themselves on when you walked in.
Yeah.
Are there any the switch? Go ahead.
There is no switch. It's only a sensor. Oh, you're just waving at the sensor?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I hit a ping protocol to see if any networks are on or if any devices are on.
Just a moment, please.
Sure.
I'm gonna start. Was this guy's key card on his vest or on his pocket, where normal people would have them?
Yes.
Does he have an access card?
Yeah. His ID serves as an access.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Odin, roll listen. And hope you fail. You did. Good for you. As you roll that, as you run that ping out, it comes back with nothing but static. And you, so there is a network. It exists because you got a response, but all you're getting is feedback.
Yeah, I'm just getting noise.
Yep.
Okay. Were there multiple networks previously?
In the underground, as soon as you hit the basement, there was only the internal network.
Okay.
What do you do?
I Go ahead.
I'm trying to pry open the elevator door.
So you're
but
leaving.
before we even do that, I
so
wanna
you're
say-
leaving the room.
Yeah.
See if it opens.
Before we do that, I ask Key to replay back what just happened, just to make sure
Okay.
from his visor.
I'll look for a blank wall, hold my wrist light up on that,
Okay.
and then I'll project that.
You see a well-lit room. The three of you or the four of you hanging out. You go to the stations. You do some lookups. You have a conversation. Then Jensen walks over to the door. Key runs over, spins him around, and shoots him in the face while he screams.
Are the lights on? in
While
this
he
video?
screams?
The lights are on the whole time.
The lights are on the whole time. Wow.
Oh,
So we are right. So something is being edited real time, or something is being edited real time. It's not us being edited real time.
let's try something. I'm gonna. So are there buttons for the elevator?
So you had to go elevator hallway this room. So we need to get into the hallway first.
Okay.
So you're leaving the room.
No,
I-
not yet.
I'll go ahead and roll spot hidden to see if I can see anything else in the room.
Okay.
Question about the video replay. Did Jensen look the same in the video?
No,
he looked
his
very,
eyes were
he looked-
normal.
He looked completely normal.
And he was
that's right.
terrified,
I just
and
wanna
I
make sure.
shot him in the face.
He was, and he did.
I'm just gonna, and then I rewind and just delete that section.
Okay.
Y'all can remember it the way we saw it, right?
Remember what?
We didn't really see anything.
Oh,
We just heard a bang. We saw a scuffle between you two and heard a bang. That's
my
it.
God, this man killed himself. Terrible.
That's okay. Okay.
I mean, wait, you really didn't see my light on him and then me shoot him in the face?
I mean, we saw you scuffle with him and then subsequently shoot him. But we
Oh.
don't know why. We were
Oh.
back here in the back. We
You
weren't
didn't
close
see him
by.
try to bite me with crazy eyes?
No. Just looks like you
Well.
guys were struggling for some reason.
Okay. I spun him around. He had eyes the size of pinpricks. I take one step backwards because he looks fucking crazy, and he lunges at me to bite me. I take another step backwards and shoot him in the face. That man had CFD. This
When
is an
you-
Ask
event.
Roxy.
This is an
I
outbreak.
just straight up ask Roxy. Roxy, how are the lights for you right now?
Do they look off?
Oh yeah. Like even given your improved night vision,
Yeah.
you know good and well you guys are in the dark.
I mean, the lights are off, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm a
was
little
just checking to
confused.
make sure you were seeing the same thing we were seeing.
Key, is it? I know this is a silly technical question, but when you're wearing your visor and it's recording, are you watching it through its recording lens, or
No.
are you just okay? Is
It's
there
got
a way
a teeny
to do
tiny
that?
little camera over here, and then it can play back things across my screen, but what my screen shows is just like glasses.
Right. I'm wondering, since there's a discrepancy in what it records versus what we see, can you view it in record mode? If that makes sense.
That was exactly what I recorded when I played.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
No,
you
no,
can
no,
really
no,
do
no,
that.
no, no.
Can
what
I-
she's saying,
oh.
can you
Can you set
can you
it
pull
so
up
it's
the
recording?
camera?
Oh, maybe like on a 1 second delay, so it's showing me what it's recording instead of what I'm seeing.
Fair.
Yes, I could do that.
Just a test. Maybe see if anything's different. We can tell you. I'm sure you
Oh,
can
I think
click
things are
between
going
the
to be
two.
very different. That's a good idea.
You're definitely gonna have some processing time. It's not gonna be so quick as
Yeah.
1 second. I'll give you like 5 seconds.
5. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe just
I mean,
for the
it does
rest
have to
of
compress
this-
it,
Right.
and
Maybe for the
but
rest
we
of
are
the
well
time.
into the future.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Seems like it's worth a shot since you were able to see things differently.
You know, I'm gonna take like a little picture in a picture of that 5-second delay and put it up in the top right of my field of view.
You're gonna see real time and be able to glance at 5 seconds in the past.
Yep, glance at machine viewing.
Okay.
And so I'd assume that feed is showing a fully lit room.
It is.
Okay.
It also shows Jensen.
Standing there?
Yes.
What's he doing?
Mouth wide. Screaming. You can't hear him. He's right there.
I'm gonna try and touch him.
Nothing.
Wave my hand. It goes right through where he's supposed to be.
It does.
Oh, now this is some weird shit. I'm gonna project the feed on the wall.
Okay.
Watch this shit. Watch this. Watch this. Bloop. Here's head. Bloop. Are we ghosts?
I don't know what to call that, but that doesn't seem correct at all. What?
Okay, so it's happening in real time. Someone is. This is malicious.
Either this data is being modified, or our perceptions are being modified. The same problem we had at Stone Tech. Same problem we've had this whole time with memories.
Our realities
Either.
are being modified as we speak. I don't understand this.
Either our realities or technologies, recordings of realities.
Right.
Remember, all the numbers on that are modified.
Yeah.
Like,
Excuse me, visitors. This is maintenance. We're getting some strange output here on the monitors, and I can't contact Jensen through his call phone. Are y'all there?
Does anyone respond? All four of you stand silently. I need a confirmation from everyone.
Yes.
Odin is silent.
Okay.
yeah, I'm not saying a word.
All right.
Wait, hang on. As you, oh god, come quick. Jensen just shot himself.
Wait, sorry, Straight, did you say he shot himself?
He did. He shot himself in front of me.
Oh my god, I said somebody immediately.
And I'm gonna wipe this gun down.
Is
And
everybody,
then,
is everybody alright?
no, he's bleeding on the floor. This is terrifying.
I'm sorry. I mean, y'all, are you in any danger? Is everybody okay?
I'm
No,
scared.
he just walked over to the door like he was leaving, and then he shot himself.
Oh my goodness, well stay where you are. I'm coming. No, I mean, not me, but I'll send somebody.
Okay, we'll stay still. And this whole time I'm like cleaning
walk
my
up to
gun
Key
much as I
while
can,
Key's freaking out.
covering it in his hands,
Okay.
putting it
All
down
right.
beside him.
Yes,
And
you
then
are
I'm gonna
framing him
whisper-
for suicide. Got it.
I'm
Yes.
gonna whisper in Key's ear. Make sure that you tell them that he took your gun. Otherwise, he wouldn't have a gun. I mean, how would he get the gun? He took the gun. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I walked over there to ask him where he was going, pulled it right out and shot himself. Fucking craziest thing I've ever seen.
I am
Can
going
we-
to get behind the furthest desk. How are these desks built? Is there like a normal desk where there's like
Oh no, they're
2
like
foot gap? Or is it full-
it was like they had old ass cubicle, like framing, those like shitty temp walls that you can build into cubicles, and they screwed those into the wall on this side of the room.
Oh. I don't know why my Discord crashed.
The lights
I'm
go off.
sorry.
You
Discord
need to
disconnects.
mute yourself again in Discord.
I did it.
Good job.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take the flashlight off my weapon
Okay.
and
Here it
then
is.
put my weapon away.
Alrighty. So, now what's the plan? Are you now not leaving the room, or What's the deal?
Guys, we gotta get the hell out of here. If they come in here and inspect us, they're gonna blatantly realize he didn't shoot himself, and I'm not a great actor. I'm gonna whisper that, knowing that they have an intercom system.
Okay. I mean, it's the intercom's. The PA is a little busy at the moment, but. All right, so you're gonna hang
What's
out.
going on with the PA?
It's playing this music. You don't hear music?
Shut off my
My music.
audio sensors.
You what? I'm confused.
Oh,
I shut off my audio sensors.
In character. So you hear nothing?
In character.
You're deafening yourself.
I'm deafening myself, yes.
Okay. You are completely deaf.
I don't hear anything.
No. Kosher, you don't hear anything right now? You don't hear the music?
I do now. Yeah, I turned it up.
Okay.
I
You're weirding me out. Like, no, I'm playing music very on purpose right now. I need you to
I'm
hear
here.
this.
Yeah.
Are there cameras in the room?
Of course.
We need to get the fuck out.
Well,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So if they're doing that, I want to get my gun back out. I'm gonna put the light back on, and then I'm actually gonna put stuff in my ears, not to like mute the sound,
You
but
wanna
to dampen
dampen it.
any gunshots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My pistol
would
is
be the
loud,
reason.
but not particularly loud.
Okay.
Well,
I
I
turn
have
my
a
hearing
rifle,
back on.
so
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You turn your hearing back on. The effect has not changed.
Okay.
Okay. You're leaving.
and I suggest that we actually
Hang on.
stack
So-
up and go out.
The technology in this room, did it look dated?
Not 40 years dated, but yeah, it's a little outdated.
And so he was using a hand phone, and the dude over the fucking intercom said didn't respond on his hand phone. So I was kind of playing a bug in Key's head, like, why the fuck are they all using hand phones? He's gonna assume it's a security protocol.
Would you like to roll history?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
I don't think his. Would that be int?
No, history is a skill.
Oh, he's fucked. Was
Yep.
that 5%?
I don't know.
Find that one.
It is. Yes, it's base 5.
I hope
Yes,
you have the same luck as me last time.
That's true.
I've got Edu 80, yet 5 in history. Wonder what I learned.
Educated yourself on many things but the past.
Yeah.
Yep. Feels bad, man.
He calls Avi across the great expanse. Execute operation. Protocol Avi. Need history. Locked. Getting pretty good at this adding bullshit. Here we go, 5%. Oh, I already had it! Or did you add it for me?
I didn't. I don't think.
No, I guess I expected to get this crap. There you go. That's a fail.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure about the history of phone technology.
Any of y'all pay attention in history class?
Why?
Can't say I did.
I noticed this dude that I just shot in the fucking face was using a hand phone. Like, the little jokey kind of run a signal through your fingers thing that was really popular a long ass time ago. And then the guy over the intercom said he isn't picking up his hand phone. And then I think about it, and I didn't notice any, wrist units on anybody that we've seen so far, the other two people. Is that maybe it's a security thing I'm thinking, or I don't know.
But he wasn't that old.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a facility-issued security thing.
Anyone who would like to can roll history.
But then again,
Do you want me to?
but then again,
I'll roll history, but
they let us walk in with these, so maybe not.
I will roll history, but do you also want me to roll intelligence to see if I make the connection?
He's
I'm
only
just
been
gonna
here
cover
10
my
years
ears.
and
Okay.
he's using
I need
hand
you to
phone.
roll history to even have the opportunity to make the connection. This is a very specific technological, safe. Like how governmental facilities will use old phones because those are the last time they knew they were secure. This is gonna be.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but I need you to know that I see. Yeah, none of you have rolled even remotely closely. Anyone with a good okay, so Edwin and Odin, you could probably guess, but this is not something you know.
Using old tech for its relative security because it isn't connected in newer ways, that's established. Like, I run into that with trying to break into places all the time. Some places still use an actual fucking Matlock. Matlock, that's not the word.
I'm just gonna look at everyone point blank. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I can't stop hearing it.
The
Roxy.
fucking music over the PA?
Roxy, roll sanity. You're fine.
Ooh. Roxy has 64 sanity? Holy
Roxy
shit.
hella sane.
Wow.
Nice.
I didn't know that was high.
It's super high.
Is it based on con? Is it based on con?
No, it's a manual stat. You rolled it individually. You just all rolled abysmally except for I think 2 of you.
Wow. Yeah, my luck and my sanity were garbage.
Yeah. So
I
Roxy said, "Can you hear it? I can't stop hearing it."
The music, the PA music?
It's not just the music. You can't hear what they're saying?
No.
They're saying it. They're saying it. They're saying the thing. The thing
Oh,
that they
about
just...
the F word?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to leave now.
Yeah.
Take that key card. Are there stairs?
I don't know. I'm gonna pick my gun back up and holster. Fuck this shit. And then
There's sub levels in here. We should go down.
I need the 3 of you who are not Roxy to roll listen. Now that you've been alerted that there's a thing to hear. Luckily, you all failed. None of you hear it.
Odin accidentally turned his audio back off.
Yeah, Odin didn't actually turn his audio back up to 100. He's not even sure he can hear any music at all. Ah! What's that, Sonny?
But there are sub levels here. We need to go investigate.
They're about to come here and find a dead body, and that's gonna be... What do you think their security's like here? Saw those 2 dudes coming in. I don't like killing people.
We're probably gonna have to kill
Fact.
people.
Oh, this place is heavily armed.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get the fuck out then. Come on. When I'm gonna open the door, step
Okay.
out.
Everyone walks out into the hallway. Lights are off. The music's playing over the PA. The elevator door opens, and Jensen stands inside. I need you all to roll sanity.
I'm rolling again.
Yes.
Okay, shit.
Sa-
I'm still super sane.
Passed with the flying colors.
Foxy sees this shit all the time.
Yep.
Odin, you managed to keep it together as well. Edwin and Key.
Makes sense the Key would get fucked up by this dude
True.
who just shot.
Spotting Jensen again. Yes.
Well, I was actually going to ask if I could, based on me, because I assume the insanity portion is me believing it's completely real, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's you not going crazy. Or
Yep. Okay. Key and Edwin. You don't see Jensen. Edwin, you're looking at your son. Key, you're looking at your mother.
I have no fucking clue what my mother
Sorry,
looked like.
you're the wife who gave you the ring. The ring person.
My mother, yeah.
Okay,
but I
it
never
is
met
your
her.
mother. Okay, that's fine.
She left the ring with me, so I just
You
instinctively
know that this is, or maybe it's more like most abandoned children have a like a dream version of a parent. This is your dream mom. And for just a moment,
at least I could...
just a barest second, you lose it. I need you to both roll 1d4 and lose that much sanity. One's all around. Lucky. And then you blink, you shake it off, and you feel your hand painfully tight around an object. Edwin, you're grasping Sheriff Woody.
Uh-oh. It's not Buzz Lightyear.
And Key, you're grasping the platinum band.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, it was the two of you who rolled this, so I need you to make another sanity roll, as you have already failed this several times in your past. I need to turn my music down. Let's swap over to something else. Why don't we?
What happens if you push on an abysmal roll? Or you probably can't.
Oh, you can always push.
Would it just be double abysmal?
It'd just be extremely abysmal, yes.
I'll leave that. Maybe if my sanity was fucking 64. But
Yeah. Key. You find yourself in a dark room, sitting in an uncomfortable plastic chair. This reminds you of the first time Chibo caught you leaving the monastery to steal. You're older, you're your current self, but this is the same chair.
Trying to play it cool.
A plastic, like super cheap table, the kind you'd find donated to a monastery, is sitting in front of you where it wasn't before a moment ago. And you're 8 years old.
I'm in a dream state, so all this just seems normal, right?
Yep. This is just things that are happening to you and, are the way of things because dream stuff.
Yep.
On the table are 2 rings. Both the exact same ring that your mother gave you. 1 platinum, 1 gold. The essence of Chibo enters the room. You don't see him, but you can feel him looking at you, looking down upon you. You know that he's disappointed, disapproving, and largely saddened.
Which one's the one I was given, Chibo?
Don't you know?
Honestly, I thought I did, but now that I'm here in this moment, seeing the 2 side by side, kind of both look right. But it's weird that, they can't both be right. I mean, or maybe they are. I don't know, man. Which one, you were here when I showed up here. Just tell me. I trust you.
I was here. I was here when you showed up with nothing. I was here when you came back with a ring.
I came back with a ring.
Don't you remember?
No. I mean, my understanding is that I was dropped off here by a nurse with nothing but a ring. That's what you told me.
I never said that. I wouldn't lie to you.
I mean, that's what all the monks told me.
Yes, that's what they said.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, maybe you didn't say that. I stole both these rings?
No. You stole a ring, and then you forgot which ring you stole. And now you have 2.
Man, so I don't even know the story behind it. I mean, I've been going through a lot of shit recently. And I don't feel right. Am I a child?
Are we ever not children?
Ugh. I mean, some of us grow up.
Yes, occasionally. Your friend is lost and sick.
My friend? I don't really have any friends, Chibo.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Now that I'm starting to not trust myself and I'm talking to you in a fucking dream and you're telling me that the only thing that I think makes any sense that I look to for, comfort and sanity is a fucking lie also. That's a heavy order, man. I wish I had somebody to tell this to. Hell, I'm starting to wonder if you were even ever real. You're pretty mystical. Although a lot of monks are spooky like that.
It's true. Some of us know more than most. Your would-be friend is lost and sick.
My which friend?
Your would-be.
Would-be friend.
Yes.
Well, I did have a moment earlier where I wanted to talk to people and I didn't know if I could trust any of them, and I thought to myself, fuck, I wish Levi was here. And I literally just left the man alone in the desert, so it sounds a bit strange, but is that who you're talking about?
Edwin. Your son walks out of the elevator towards you. He's got his Halloween costume on, little Buzz Lightyear. He reaches out.
Both hands or one?
Both.
I pick him up.
You lift this mechanical assimilation of your son's figure. And it wraps its arms around your neck, raises its head and lays it on your shoulder. And says very softly, oh god, how do I do a child's voice on this fucking voice changer? This is gonna be tough.
I would say do it more like a higher pitch, and then just do it like you have to, I guess, change how your tone.
You could just do the mage automaton
It's the test?
from the academy.
No, it's way too high. Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Hello?
You remember the little helpers from the mage school?
Hello, hello?
That was a good kid's voice.
Maybe it's this? Oh, I think the gender dial is too pinchy.
Hello?
No, it's still high. Alright, I'm just gonna do it myself. Fuck it.
You do a great kid's voice.
Yeah,
Ball.
but it's still easy to tell it's me. Anyways, so
That's true.
this little automaton assimilation wearing your son's face raises it. You pick it up, and as you do, the softness of his flesh turns to metal in your hands, and he puts his arms around your neck, lays his head on your shoulder. To infinity and beyond, Batty.
You said that I realized that it's metal, and like it melts into metal, I guess.
This yes, but in the way that like dream sequence is happening, or like everything I'm telling you is a thing that happens, not something that you are realizing in real time and reacting to. It's more like you're watching, like in your memories, you will watch this from the third person over your shoulder. And the both of
Am
you,
I still holding the Woody action figure?
the both of you, blink holding on to your precious objects as if they are the only thing keeping you alive. And both of them turn to ash in your hands.
I feel a sense of release.
I'm glad.
Because Chibo just really fucked me up at my all-time most vulnerable point and had me questioning it. So if it disappears, well, that feels better. Maybe
Good.
it was a lie.
Maybe it was.
Edwin feels a lot of anger and remorse. He failed, so, or at least that's the way he feels. And since he failed, I guess going forward, his actions become a little more reckless, I would say.
I agree. You'll also find that having a precious object is important to maintaining your sanity. And you've both just lost yours.
Wow. When we come out of this dream, it won't be there?
No, that's what I didn't mean to dream. You blinked, you're back in the real world, and they're gone.
Oh. Yeah, that makes me feel very crazy. I'm gonna look around at the group. What are they doing?
The people who are not affected by this are still are normal. Like those, so, you know, backtracking those, 10 seconds of dream time. You two spotted Jensen, like, wide out. Yeah, maybe you freaked out a little, maybe you reacted in some, way, but in the blink, he's gone, and it's just an open elevator at the end of the hallway.
Well, that was quick. Wonder what this is about.
It's gonna be kind of a weird question, but, Odin, when we were talking earlier and I told you I'd been married 14 times and held my finger up, was I wearing a ring?
Yes, you were.
He's always had that ring. He's been wearing it since you guys met him.
So then I hold my hand up. Am I wearing one now?
Nope.
No, I see that I'm not wearing one.
No, I'm telling them, no, he's not.
Oh.
I see no ring on your finger.
When I look at the 5-second delay feed.
It is also
Still
gone there.
Well, no shit.
However, the hallway is brightly lit, and the elevator's open at the end of it in the 5-second feed.
Okay. Either I dropped it or lost it. Maybe I lost it in the scuffle there. Maybe it's for a reason. I don't know. Just had the weirdest vision.
I'm going to ask you every day if you remember ring.
I remember the ring. I was just asking you because evidently it's fucking gone. And it was really important to me until about 2 seconds ago.
Is your life important to you? Because we need to move.
Alright, let's get going. I can think about this later.
Okay. You head up the hall for the elevator?
And it clicks in his head. I probably lost it during the scuffle, but maybe I'm better off without it.
Okay.
Like, it's been the one thing that I've been hanging on to all these years and just holding on to that one thread of my past and, the thing that grounded me, but maybe that's what's holding me back.
Okay.
I've done everything I can to eliminate all my relationships, and I've had great success with it. Maybe that one thread hanging there, maybe that's the last thing I needed to snap.
Maybe. You head for the elevator. The four of you pile in, and Odin immediately puts a hand onto the keypad, jacking in with an extendable little port. They quick
Is that working?
and successful check. You see the unmarked buttons highlight. Would you prefer to go to S1 or S2, Odin?
S2.
Okay.
Are you all prepared for this?
Sure.
Doesn't seem like it's getting better from here. I'm just saying.
I can shoot some more stuff. That seemed to cause even more issues, right?
Alrighty.
I mean, I
I'll-
think we
I'll
should
let y'all take the
quietly
lead. I'm kinda
kill
fucked
if
up right now.
possible, but
I got it. I'll enter first.
Alrighty. The elevator begins to descend.
How does that have power? Are you powering it with your arm?
Yes.
Oh. Are the lights on in the elevator?
Nope.
Okay.
what about in your
Except
your
from the feed.
Yes, on the feed.
Yeah.
There, everything's fine in the feed.
I'm not actively projecting that, though. You'll have to ask him if you want to hear about that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I wonder if I have any ambient for this. That'd be great. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Hell yeah. Convenient musical choices. Let me turn off my spooky music. Where are you? Here we go. And I bet this is gonna be good, I hope. Oh yeah, this is gonna be it. The elevator descends to sub-basement 2. And as the door opens, your feet get wet. Water rushes in. Maybe 2 inches.
Gross.
And you find yourself standing on the docks at nighttime.
We're not in an
Key?
elevator anymore?
No.
Key, what does your feed say we're doing right now?
You,
Where are we?
are you looking, Key?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm like,
You're in a hallway.
well, my feed shows us in a hallway. In fact, the hallway doesn't look dissimilar from the one we were just in. Before we got in the elevator.
I have to tell you something right now. I must confess that I've been told I will die of drowning.
Oh, well. Mystical water appearing in front of us. Well, that does seem mighty ominous.
Yeah. I'm taking this as a sign. I think things are going to get weird from here on, and I don't want you to take them personally.
Things are unbelievably weird. Things
But
have never.
this is
This, in
my-
fact, is the weirdest day of my life.
Oh,
I've
most
done
certainly
several
mine
things.
too. But this is about to go fight or flight for me, so I'm
Oh.
just telling you before I step out into this completely ridiculous situation. I might
Would
be
you
a
feel
different
comfortable
person.
Staying in the elevator? I look around with the feed. Like, this is an elevator still, right? Or is
I
it-
mean, technically, we could just
You're standing on a
ride
set of
this
docks.
elevator.
Yeah.
We could get back in where we came from, maybe?
I'm gonna look at the feed, and I see a wall and a hallway and shit in the feed. I reach out. I can't touch any of that. I'm in the docks.
You're on the docks. You reach out to open, sea air. It smells like the ocean. You're like you don't think you're in the bay either. You feel like you're on an ocean dock. It smells like salt water, open air.
Oh, Roxy, unfortunately, even if my visor sees us as still inside a building, we are perceiving us as not inside a building. I
On
wonder
the
if this is another-
visor, if you turn around, there is an elevator back there, but you're not in it. Somehow, at some point, you walked out.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it off the side of the docks?
No, it's like right at the end, just right there. Imagine convenient video game logic. Like the hallway is the same length as the dock. It's exactly the width and length that it's straight, just like a hallway would conveniently be.
Yeah. Okay. I think we've all just lost our shit, or this building's super spooky and haunted, but let's go see what we're supposed to see.
From a nearby.
I do still see an elevator back there, if you want to hide in that, Roxy. Obviously, this is super weird for you.
From a nearby ship, you see the gangplank extend and slam down onto the docks ahead of you. And Levi walks down.
Hello, friends.
Oh, I was just
Levi.
thinking about you. How are you feeling?
Better than ever, actually. Things are going quite nicely. What brings you here?
Well, we were exploring a satellite relay. God, like was our mission earlier today before you lost your shit. Now apparently we're on docks inside of a building underground. So
Yeah, about that.
we're all losing our fucking minds.
There's a few things I wanted to bring up about that time. Who shoots someone when they're having a... You know what? Don't even worry about it. It's all in the past. Let's move forward.
Whoa. Really? One of us
No,
shot
not
you?
really, but considering... Wait, what?
I think
You
you
didn't-
need closure.
Yes, but now it's not the time.
I mean, I'll agree. I'll let you and the two people that pointed guns at you hash that out later. But right now, we gotta figure out what the fuck's going on and get the fuck out of this building or something, or see what we need to see. I don't even know. I'm completely at a loss for words for once. I am happy to see you, though, even if this is a strange dream.
You as well, actually. I have never really had any ill intent against you at all.
Which is funny, because I've made a lot of really bad jokes that I'm sure have made you want to punch me in the face. Although you still owe me one for bailing you out, even if you didn't need it at that construction site.
Yes, so how about I help you all right now and let's go. Let's leave. Unless you're here
Can-
for a reason.
Well,
Can
we're
I
here to
look around?
investigate an anomaly,
Absolutely.
but evidently we're all losing our fucking minds, so I'm down. I'd love to get the fuck out of here.
What are you looking for,
Do
Rocky?
I see anything? I mean, I know you said we're basically in the ocean. What do I see if I turn around? I know I can't see an elevator, but where does this dock lead?
just a beach side. Seems to be like
I'm
an
gonna walk
seems
towards
like
the
an
beach.
island mooring. Like there is an island and it's got a like a hand built dock on top of at the edge.
Okay,
okay.
I'm gonna walk towards that beach.
Alrighty. This isn't D&D, James. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yarr.
Hey, where you going? Where you headed? Rocky,
Where did
Don't you
come
want to come
from?
hang out with Dream, Levi? Don't go back to the elevator.
Levi, what do you see?
What do you mean? I see a beach. I see water. I see the
The ship
What do
you
you
came in
see?
on.
yes. of
How the
course,
fuck did you get on the
that I
ship?
rode
And why is there an ocean in the basement of the satellite relay?
in. Your
When did
guess
that
is as
ship
good
get
as
there?
mine. I just sometimes you play the cards you're dealt.
But ship
And you
takes
just showed
time
up
to
on
get
this
to
ship?
dock. Why is there suddenly ship?
You're asking me as if I am the cause of these things. I'm just happy to see you. I
So this is
didn't
super weird
expect
for
to
you
see.
too?
Well, after getting shot and left in the middle of a desert, one does reflect a lot among.
I called in a pickup. You should have been picked up by Dr. Long's men and taken to a hospital.
Something like that. Yes.
They got you? They took care of you?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Okay,
No,
cool. He told me that they were in the area already, would pick you up, get you on an ambulance ASAP. My intention was for us to swing by after we checked out the relay and pick you back up, or at least get the address of the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, nothing that major. Turned out it was just a minor flesh wound. All is well.
No joke. Cool. I mean,
Yeah,
it was a leg
yeah.
shot, so I guess that
Well,
was...
they have such advanced medical procedures.
Oh, okay, that's true.
It wasn't anything they couldn't take care of. Hey, Roxy, where you
Injectable
going?
protein movements.
Roxy, where you going?
I yell, "Hey,
You're muted,
we
Roxy.
can't hear you.
Roxy, where are you going?"
Nope.
Oh,
Hey, there you are.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it normal?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Fuck.
Oh, you were trying with the voice changer.
Yeah.
I see.
It doesn't work on here.
It didn't go through. Well,
I mean,
worked
you can
last
you
time
can use
we were
Discord if
using-
you want.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to fix it.
Remember, yeah, because you just need to select the right audio source, right?
I have the right audio source.
Do you though? It says
Yeah,
you're using your
I thought
Elgato,
so.
not the Voice Master. Now you got the Voice Master. Now we
In
can't
the
hear you though.
meantime, while you set it, so what happened between you guys arriving here and what's been going on? You guys seem a little stressed right now.
No, we're just losing our fucking minds.
Arriving here, we stepped out of an elevator
Okay.
and was here.
Well, yeah, I mean, clearly this should not be. Remember, I live close to what this is seeming to replicate, and I don't think we're anywhere near there. So, yeah, weird times.
You know, I had a moment where I lost my mind a little bit, slipped into a little dream state, and talked to an old friend who told me you weren't doing so well, Levi. It's funny that you show up, I don't know, 5 minutes later. Is this
Who's
another
this?
dream?
Who is this old friend?
I guess secrets aren't important now. The guy who pretty much raised me, one of the monks from the monastery.
Ah, do tell. No, I can assure you, I'm not a dream. I don't know how to prove that to you, but I'll walk over to him and, might touch him on the shoulder. I'm here.
Seems fine.
Present.
Can somebody else touch him and make sure they can feel him?
Does anyone poke Levi?
He's right there.
With the,
I assume so.
Try it.
The,
I put my arm out and meet his
Get
shoulder,
closer
shoulder,
to your
shoulder.
microphone, Kosher.
I said I get whenever I walk up to him and I just kind of poke him with the barrel of my gun.
Okay.
Why are you pointing that thing at me? Can you refrain? Those things are dangerous. I don't. Let's not do that.
What am I seeing on the
Friends,
5 second feed?
Levi
Still,
in black duster and black pants, black cotton shirt is standing in the hallway, and then
it looks like Chiba dressed him.
yes, but the Chibo that he met in the diner, not the Chibo you met recently.
No, I just mean the all black.
But yeah, like the all black kind of style. Yeah, he does look like Chibo dressed him. But yeah, so in those clothes, he's there present.
Not normally a thought I'd have if I hadn't literally just seen him.
Right. He's getting touched. He got poked with the butt of the gun. Seems normal.
Man, for a guy that just got shot, that's a pretty calm, rational, level-headed response. Fuck.
Yeah.
Did you have some sort of spiritual awakening?
I mean, what is a spiritual awakening besides understanding oneself and actually coming, and bringing what you wish to fruition? But no, I
Oh
would
my
say
God.
that I just
This
had
is
time
enlightened,
to
Levi.
sit and contemplate, and it's just things make sense now.
This might sound weird, but have you ever met a, I don't know, 7 foot tall black monk wearing all black?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Kinda- No, never.
I don't think so. The last thing I remember really is just laying out on the sand and being terrified when people came and wrapped me up, and I opened my eyes and I was in the middle of a dock with a beach, confused, but nobody else was here, so I assumed that I'm just.
All right. Well, you'd remember him if you met him, so I'm going to see this as a sign that I don't know how much or in what way you really are Levi, but the way things have lined up, I'm inclined to want to help you and protect you for some reason. So yeah, if you know anything about how to get the fuck out of here, let's do it.
That's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I've had a weird day, man. A very, very, very weird day.
Roxy, were you going to answer my question, or?
Maybe.
Hello?
Hello. We hear you.
Hello?
Still normal?
Yeah, still normal. Nope, we lost you. Oh, there you're back. You can use Discord if it works over there.
Also, could you I don't know what you
No, we
guys still
don't hear
have.
you.
Could you hand me do you still have my pistol by chance?
Well,
Somebody had it.
I picked it up and I never dropped it, so
Yes.
yeah, I guess I would have put it in my backpack.
Yeah, could I get that back? Just, safety and all.
If things get hot, I'll toss it to you. I mean, I like you a lot and I want to help you, but literally just saw you lose your mind and now you're appearing randomly on a psychedelic dock. So,
But you are here with me.
man. If I'll tell you, if things get hot, people start drawing weapons, things get weird, need to defend ourselves. Swear to God, I'll hand it to you. But
Oh yeah,
you
no
know,
worries. No worries.
I'll need a little more time before.
No,
I open
take it. Take it. I understand. It makes complete sense.
And
a lot
honestly,
of-
it's not even about me. It's about worrying about, I don't know, self-harm. You just not quite
me?
having the lid back on yet.
When have I ever? Please, anytime that I have been hurt, it's been by somebody. I look particularly between.
Oh, there's the other
Roxy and
thing.
Edwin,
Yeah, I mean, if I was you,
others
dude, if
around
I
me.
was you, and I got handed a gun, and I was in a mystical boat ride ridiculousness, I would definitely shoot the dude who just shot me. So maybe I want y'all to talk it out a little better too.
He doesn't really seem to have anything that he wants to say.
I mean, still in the
Can
same
you
mindset.
apologize for
Should've
fucking
just-
shooting him?
Nope, shouldn't have ran.
Yeah, I would really like my pistol back if possible. But at your earliest convenience, I don't need it now anyway.
Man, yeah, I almost wish I'd handed it back to you, but his gun's a lot bigger. So if you decided to brandish it, he'd probably just blow you away.
Nobody's
I'll hang
trying
on
to.
to it.
Nobody's trying to fight right now. Please. That's
It
the
is
least
really
of my
peaceful.
worries.
In fact, I'd like to just go get a fucking Mai Tai and take a little break. This is actually a really nice beach. I've kind of avoided the docks forever.
Anyway, what brings you guys here about it? Like, why are you guys worried?
Oh, we're in the
What do you
basement
mean
of a
you were losing
building.
your minds?
This is the
Yeah.
satellite relay.
I mean, you keep asking us this. We just told you that we were in a relay station and got off an elevator. This makes 0 sense.
Right, but how did this? I feel like I'm. If
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the voice.
Oh, this day's getting weirder.
So yeah, Roxy, where you going? Where you headed?
You can hear me here?
Yes.
And it works?
It does work.
Oh, I hear you, Roxy. You sound really weird right now.
Levi? I don't know if you're real or some sort of fake reality illusion, but I'm trying to stay away from water. So, and I can kind of see that elevator we came off of, so I'm trying to get back on the elevator.
That seems like a good idea. Unless we just want to go explore symbolism land.
No. Not even remotely. No. Absolutely not.
Oh, this is the docks, so I'm sure the creepy carnival thing's even happening in Dream World. Oh wait, is it? I look over at the...
Nope.
Oh, okay. I noticed, ooh.
There you are.
I noticed another button light up, Odin. Maybe we should check out the other floor. This one is apparently the docks.
Yes, let's Levi. Let's all go to the elevator.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready to leave. I've been here long enough. I will march over to wherever they said
Sure.
the
As you approach the beachside area of the docks, the elevator just kind of unfolds into reality. Like it was always there, you just couldn't spot it until you were looking at it from the right angle. And is like when you're within, say, 3 feet of it, it's just fully there. It makes perfect sense. It was always there.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Maybe I'll just give in to the illusion. That's very nice. Interesting. I look back at the other end of the hallway. What do I see down there?
Hallway or dock?
Yeah, I mean, I step away from the elevator, turns back into the dock.
It's still the dock. If you turn around, even in the elevator, you're still looking at the docks.
There's just an elevator in the middle.
There's just
of
an elevator
the
suspended in its space.
Yeah, it's just
in
like
the
an
middle of the
elevator
dock.
there.
Yeah.
Is there anything worth looking at this place?
Nothing aside from what I've described to you.
Just the boat?
The boat's there.
Levi, do you want to go check the boat? See if you maybe left any belongings on there?
I mean, are you gonna leave me?
Tempting.
It wasn't my intention, but I mean...
Yeah, but knowing who you're with and asking me specifically to walk back over to the boat
No,
while
we could go
you
as a
guys
group.
all seem to be... Alright, well, let's go. Yeah, sure.
Y'all want to explore the magical, mystical boat?
Nope.
Hell no. I want to stay on
Might be
this
clues.
elevator where I feel safe and I don't have to
You know,
feel
actually-
like I'm
Although I will
die.
tell you, I was on that boat for a long time and I looked pretty extensively. There was nothing really on it. If you want to check it yourself, by far,
No.
I have nothing to hide.
What is
but
a
there's
long time, Levi?
time is weird. We've been losing days before this anyway. I don't know anymore.
So were you on that boat for like a day, a week? What do you think?
3 days.
Maybe it was a long time. You seem very at peace.
Just 3 days.
3 days again, huh? It's always 3 days with you?
With everyone, it seems. Why are you being so aggressive with me right now?
Not with everyone.
Well, some of us actually like to sleep, so I don't know what to tell you.
Why? Why is 3 days considered a long time to you?
I mean, is 3 days not considered a long time to you when you're stranded on a beach with no one around?
Wait, you've been stranded here
Nope.
on this beach
I've been here.
for 3 days.
You know, all of you are very confusing and very scary to me.
I'm just
in
trying
corner
to
of
leave.
elevator over here.
I
and
am
you
just
will
trying
let
to
me know.
leave.
I
will,
think we should get on the elevator
I think
and
we should
go
get
up.
on the elevator. Let's just
I'll
go.
walk onto
Let's
the
move.
elevator.
All right.
I'll get
I
on.
get in the other corner of the elevator.
Okay.
And as I get in, once again, I would really like my things back if possible, but with time.
The only thing yours I have is your gun. I didn't really
Yeah,
like.
that's really the only thing I'm asking for at the moment.
Wait,
Well, the fact that you just asked for it again.
we need time, Levi.
I mean, the old Levi would not have been very excited about carrying a gun.
I mean, why do you keep saying the old Levi? I still am.
Because you just popped off of a mystical boat, like, less than a
Yeah, we
day
don't think
after
this
you got
is
shot
real
and
Levi.
in the hospital.
As a gesture, since everybody else is against it, I hand him my extra rifle.
Okay.
I
A
will grab
rifle?
it, nod, and does it have like a? I'm assuming it has a strap. Like for
Yeah, it would definitely have a 3-point.
yeah, I'll just throw it over my shoulder and. All right.
Oh, well, if y'all have made peace, that's cool with me then. And I'll pull out that little pistol and hand it back to him.
I'll take the pistol, pop it
I'm
in.
gonna whisper "fucking morons" under my breath.
They made peace. This is the new Levi. He's all about guns. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's
making
just roll
peace
with it.
isn't synonymous with being intelligent.
Beep boop beep 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 boop boop.
You head up.
I mean,
The elevator begins to ascend.
So, are you enlightened now or something? Is that what's happening?
As you open the door, sorry. The poppy techno beats of a carnival greet you. We'll take a break.
I'm gonna start smashing S1, or I'm gonna start smashing first floor. Yay!
Yeah, brother.
We're back for the carnival, brother. Slap into a Jim Slim. Copyright reserved. So, you rode the elevator, and you arrived in the carnival. You find yourself on the main avenue of the docks, in the midst of the carnival. There are, as we can see in Foundry, huge holographic fish flying around the area, giant paper lantern fish glowing brightly. A ton of people are wandering around wearing like fish, like a big graphic tees with fish on them, and just having a grand old time.
What's the 5-second delay visor say?
Hallway.
Yep. So at this point, Key is convinced he has CFD, has lost his fucking mind, and has completely given up on the mission, and is just gonna hang out, tag along. Oh, cool, the carnival. Y'all wanna go have some fun? This looks fucking great. This makes sense. A carnival. And is Levi still here?
Yeah.
No, well, man, sailed on a boat through a hallway, which turned into the docks, and is still here. That's cool. So, all right, let's go do this crazy shit. That's what we do, right?
We could just take the elevator up and leave.
When have we really been able to explore? I feel like we have been so afraid of it that we really haven't actually ventured into it to see what it is.
Levi, who exactly was steering the ship? I assume there was somebody, guiding it to wherever you were.
I was just wondering until you guys showed up, and then bada bing, it docked.
I thought you said that you were on dock for 3 days.
Well,
Right.
I meant on the beach. I was obviously on a boat until you guys came. You guys saw me get off of the boat.
Yeah, this is something real weird and mystical, and I don't know. I don't think talking about it's going to make any more sense. It makes no sense to any of us.
Well,
And if it makes
back
sense
to
to
the
Levi,
elevator.
he ain't going to tell us that.
I'm not going to this carnival. I'm telling you that right now.
Elevator?
Does it make you feel better that this isn't actually the carnival? Although that wasn't actually the docks, and Levi's here, so even if that isn't actually the carnival, maybe we still... I think we probably have CFD, so I don't know if I even fucking...
Everyone to roll dodge.
Let me add that. Give me one moment.
Well, if you can't dodge it, hammer it.
Man, I
Copyright
have a good check on that too.
DM senses the group doesn't want to explore the carnival.
No. This is written into my notes.
Oh.
It's in my notes. It says as soon as they try to leave X.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys could explore and you'd have stuff here, or you can leave and this happens.
Yeah.
Key, the only person who passes this roll. Can you also roll me spot hidden just to see if I give you an extra thing or not? Yeah. Okay. Key, you get a spidey sense. You get the hair on the back of your neck tingles a bit, and you feel...
I'm really leaning into this insanity. So
you really
maybe it
are,
makes sense.
yeah. You feel just in time that it seems that your footing seems less sure than it ought to be. And then the docks the dock beneath you is trapdooring inward. How would you think you respond? You're gonna jump out of the way.
Backwards into the elevator?
Okay. You leap backwards in response, and in fact, I'll DM you what you see.
Okay.
Yeah, so you leap backwards, and your 4 companions just plummet into the water. Would you let them go, or would you follow? So I'm gonna we're gonna exit this scene.
It really just looks like water.
Yeah, they are falling into the bay.
I mean, I'm a bucking solid swimmer, so how far out is it?
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Key sees this shit, avoids this shit, sees the shit hit the fan, sees his companions get fucked, realizes he has no friends, and Chibo literally just asked him to take care of fucking Levi, and just dives in.
Okay.
Like, actually gracefully fucking swan dives into this shit.
All right.
In before 2 inches of water.
In before 2 inches of water.
Thunk. He's dead.
Ouchies.
Everyone else is okay.
Okay. You plummet into the depths. You begin to sink, and the Technicolor light show from the surface lights your way as you sink into the bay. We kind of, I guess you could say we kind of pan out a little as we go into that third-person view, kind of like how I was describing for Edwin, that this is the thing you are aware is happening to yourself and don't really have a lot of control over. You sink into the bay as a group of 4 plus 1 following close behind. Key, a good swimmer, catches up rather quickly and then just kind of joins the sinking blob of 5. And you drift into the bay current. It drags you, and you feel that kind of cold, cloying pull as the current picks you up and pulls you out into the sea area. Beyond the seawall, which for those of you who might have historical geographical knowledge, or for those of you who are natives and might consider this interesting in character, once upon a time the city was a little taller. It used to stand further above sea level, and there was a cliff face here. Now that over several hundred years, that and like an earthquake or some shift pushed the city down about 18 feet, and that cliff face became a plateau where the bay sits now. So the bay itself is maybe 18 feet in depth at its shallowest. And then it heads out maybe 150, 200 feet from the dockside, and there's a sharp cliff edge, which used to be the cliff top of the city. At the bottom of this cliff, as the current drags you out into the cold depths, you see a soft, pulsating glow. I don't mean something like mystical, I mean a collection of heavy, underwater, high-pressure bulbs.
Oh.
You sink, and you sink, and you sink, and unfeeling of the pressure around you that would surely cause, death among an unsuited kind of humanoid, or of course uncybered. You close in on this glowing, and the bulbs begin to resolve, and you see a building. In fact, a series of buildings, a facility. Sits here, probably a good half mile below the sea level, just on the outside of this cliff edge. And you see these massive pipes running both down further into the sea and up somewhere, probably up towards the city.
I'm definitely swimming towards it.
Oh, you're caught in a current at the moment, floating through a scene.
Sorry.
No worries. I'm giving you moments to take it in. If you have thoughts or things you would say, that's fine, but actions are not really available to you. Right.
Ooh. I mean, this is taking a while, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is probably in dream time. It's it's just happening. Woo! But
what the fuck is my visor picking up?
In reality, it's gonna be several minutes. Your visor is actually, well, let's think about this. I will think about this in my brain.
If it's a true dream sequence, then you can just have it not working.
No, because this is like I can't explain that to you, but the answer to your statement is no.
It could just be seeing a hallway, just a picture of a hallway. It's not moving.
Your visor.
The 5-second delay frame, yeah.
Why don't you roll me computer use? Let's see if you can decipher this, like in the dream sequence. General. Hey.
Oh
Nice
my
roll.
God.
Nice roll.
Somehow got it.
Yeah. I will DM you again, and
Okay.
you'll know what you know.
You can call this episode "Key Figures Out How to Use a Toaster."
Woo! You flow out, following the massive pipelines down further, passing what you can only assume is now thousands of feet beneath the surface. And it doesn't, in the dream sequence, it doesn't really occur to you how or why you can see at this point, because of course there's no lights aside from the facility itself. But it's more like, it's a dream thing. You see, and so you float out. You head down and down, and eventually you do see another light source. A soft, glowing reddish orange. The pipes seem to descend into a vast crevice, trench, and from that same source you see that reddish orange glow. And then a flurry of fish and ocean currents. A silver cloud envelops you. You find yourselves dumped roughly into the elevator, soaking wet, coughing up seawater, and with a few silverfish just flopping, slowly dying.
What happened?
We decided not to explore the carnival, I guess.
So, what you're saying is, whoever is controlling all of this is displeased?
How should I know? I just know we tried to leave and that happened. I don't know.
Well, we're definitely seeing something that something wants us to see.
But we're literally wet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tend to, bring that out of
And that's
Oh my
literally
gosh.
Levi.
I mean, there are quite literally silverfish dying around you in this dry
What?
elevator.
What is this fish doing in an elevator? What is this?
Dude, what is
just gonna pick one
Levi
up.
doing in this elevator? None of this makes any sense. Just accept that it's all crazy.
I start scaling the
Rationalism is
fish.
good.
Sushi, anyone?
I don't think I'm gonna eat fish for a while. Let's just say. What about you, Levi? You grew up on the docks. You've spent some time on a boat. You wanna eat some fish? He's already eating them.
Levi's got half a fish in his mouth. He's like, what? What'd you say? What was that? Sorry.
Well, if you remember, I actually ate fish earlier today, so after
that's
that,
true.
I'm not sure if any more would do any harm.
Maybe not. Not even know anymore.
Although I would not eat
What
it
do you
raw like
mean?
this, so.
Earlier today.
At
Today,
the
3 days
catering
ago.
tent.
I
You
can't
ate a shit
keep up.
ton earlier today. too.
Last time I was with you guys, last time I saw you, I don't know. I don't know how long it's
yes.
been, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a fun one. Hey, Levi, what is your homeless bud's name that we saw outside the diner?
oh, Roland?
Yeah. How's he been?
Yeah. I don't know. The last time I talked to him, he was distraught. He had joined the body bags, and I told him that I understood, but I couldn't forgive him for that.
What is the body bags?
The Body Bags is an organization that actually killed not my blood, but my father. It's part of the reason I didn't want to turn over the children when we were trying to hand them in. I didn't want to be part of trafficking another person.
Oh, well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't think Auntie I would be doing business with somebody that stupid and pointless.
Yeah, but the
And
crime
then-
is still the same.
Edwin comes off with this super inappropriate remark. Well, I mean, at least we didn't hand him into him.
No.
Let's
I
go.
mean, they were wanted for either the experiments done on them or the experiments to be done on them. It wasn't petty crime.
Yeah, because it
Pepper,
had
are you
money
still
behind it.
voice changered over there? Okay. Do you see my DMs? So, with the elevator, are we headed someplace? Or are you guys just like in there having this conversation?
It's in there talking right now.
Okay.
Odin, what other floors we got in this stupid fun house?
I love these fish. I can't stop.
Okay, there we go. Roxy's doing the crazy voice again, and now she likes the fish too. This is perfect.
Is she eating them?
Yeah.
Is she literally eating the like?
Are you, Roxy, or are you trying not to?
I'm trying to resist.
Roll.
Okay,
But is
we're
she
gonna.
eating them whole?
Roll sanity +1.
I'm gonna reach over and just grab her arms, like lightly, put my hands on them, just slowly lower them, and say, "You don't have to eat those. It's okay."
Key roll strength -1.
I'm
I'm
like,
aware.
Trying.
I'm aware.
Okay. Oh, there's zero chance. He has no strength.
All right, yeah. It's similar to the parade event back in the building. You feel like you
Yeah.
couldn't influence her arms if you gave it literally every ounce of strength you had.
No, she's way stronger when she's in a trance.
Right.
It's even stronger than that.
Okay. Roxy, you don't have to.
I don't. I'm just gonna put these down here.
Yeah, it's okay.
No.
I'm gonna like keep my arms on my hands on her arms as she lowers them. Yeah, it's okay. None of us have to eat those. This has been a weird day.
What is going on?
I don't know.
I wanted
I
to
don't
so
know.
badly.
I
Why?
mean, and I'm gonna like get a granola bar out of my backpack and give it to her.
A nature valley. No,
Yep, it's the crunchy ones.
Nature canyon. Granola bar.
Gaia's Canyon. There you go.
Guys, canyon.
Yeah, maybe this will help you resist.
I don't think it's because I'm hungry. I hear it.
Well, I'll eat them.
I hear it in my mind.
Oh, really? Fuck. It's weird because I'm 99% sure I'm fucking crazy, but at least you guys are experiencing the same crazy events, which comforts me. For you to be hearing the fish thing, that's a worse one, I think. How long have you been
As
hearing
long
it?
as I can
Since
stop.
we were in that room with the dude that I shot and then didn't shoot and then is somehow fine?
Well,
Wait, you did what?
no.
Well,
I killed the
nothing.
man earlier, Levi. You missed it.
It's okay,
we're still-
Levi. That was only in one reality.
Right.
He's alive in another one, tormenting us.
But like the reality in which the guards see, which of those?
Dude, think about the building we're in right now. You just got off a boat inside it, and then we just went on a dock inside it. We have no clue what this haunted-ass weird building is or what anything has to do with anything, so we'll find out, I guess. Or not. I don't even know. Maybe we'll just get off on the next floor and I'll be at home and go to bed.
And you do that? You would just go to bed?
I don't fucking know. If I just got off and I was dressed up in old-timey sleepwear and there was a bed in front of me, you know, I might.
No, we have to figure this out today. This is not okay. I can't be dumped inside of the bay just randomly.
Man,
Why
the
is
more I
there
try and
signal
figure out,
coming
the
from
less
fish?
anything makes any sense. I'm kind of done with this shit. Like, I'd love to stop CFD, but I feel totally powerless right now.
As do I.
Let's take
I'm
a
just
break.
on for the ride.
Let's take a small break from the mission. It seems like we could all use it. We're no good if we don't have the mental capacity to continue anyway.
Why is
I
static
mean-
signal coming from fish?
There's static coming from the fish?
Yes. It's the same as network around us.
So they're part of the network. Fish. Actual living creatures.
Or the representations.
This
Oh,
is all
yeah.
fake. This is all fake. The fish aren't even here.
No,
None
I
of
mean,
this
none
is
of this is
real.
here. This is a building,
Right. Is it even a building? Probably not.
I guess. I'm going to look down at the fish and use the 5-second delay. What does my visor see?
So you guys are back in the elevator. So aside from perhaps the
No
fish,
fish.
the elevator looks very normal at the in the visor. On the
Does it see fish in the elevator?
on the ground in the visor, you see cell phones, like old school what Levi carries cell phones.
Oh,
What is it?
you say you see static from the fish? That's interesting, because, you know, I look down and, yeah, I see fish, but my visor sees cell phones. Old ass, broken down, anti-tech Levi cell phones. Not even normal ones.
I stomp one of the fishes into oblivion.
Wait.
It
Wait,
explodes
don't,
in fishy goo.
Yeah.
don't destroy it.
And
What
then I
does it
asked
say?
what Key sees. Key, what do you... Did that do anything?
I see a smashed fish guts everywhere, and my visor see a broken cell phone.
Can you pick up the cell phone?
I ain't touching that shit. This is clearly
I
related
pick
to
up
CFD.
a normal fish.
Ask who's on the other line.
I'll reach for.
Do you want me to listen?
I'll reach for a cell phone.
Guys, remember, the shit that I'm picking up on my visor is not things that we can interact with in anything differently. It's only the way the visor's seeing it.
Well, we're
Yeah, but-
interacting with Levi, who came out of one of those realms, whatever that is. So at this
Well, I
point,
see him
anything
the sa-
goes.
I see him the same way.
Anything goes. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
I'm here.
I'm just saying that these fish phones, or whatever you want to call them, are highly likely related to CFD, and you probably don't want to touch them, much less eat them.
So can I pick up a fish?
I
Absolutely.
Yeah,
pick
of
up a
course.
fish and start talking
Alright,
into
so-
its mouth.
Okay.
Take your fish.
You both have a fish.
I'm gonna look at the fish intently.
Okay. It's a fish.
Does
Can you see
anything
a cell
happen?
phone?
It looks delicious. Edwin, you begin speaking into the fish's mouth. Roll listen and pray to fail. You did fail, yes. You speak into the fish's mouth, and then continuing with the dad joke, you put the mouth up to your ear. You do. You hear static, as if on like a bad connection.
Yeah. What are we doing here? This is. Can we go somewhere else?
Whoever is on
What do you mean?
that line, fuck you. Fuck all of this. This is all bullshit. Tell us what you actually want.
Oh, baby, I need you to roll sanity.
Yeah, Randy, you got to really start chipping away to get that. Oh,
Hell of a
ooh,
roll.
She gets saner.
She does not get
Almost.
saner. Okay.
3 stars.
I will DM you. But nothing happens. She makes this creepy voice threat into the open air, and nothing happens.
I immediately start asking questions. Okay, Roxy, I have to ask at this point. What is with the switching?
Listen, I told you a long time ago that when I get really stressed out, this part of me that I acquired some time ago comes out in full force. That's all I know.
How did you acquire it?
I told you, but nobody was listening at the time. I throw a fish down. It was a long time ago. I was at the lab of one of my clients. He had this thing in his lab downstairs in the basement, and it was in this glass encasing, and it looked so strange. It was like
Was it a dolphin?
it was like a shadow,
Oh.
but I could see it and understand it. I felt it, like there was a connection. And then suddenly I no longer saw it. It wasn't there anymore. And, well, my client got very upset and immediately sent me home, never spoke to me again. And, here I am today. I have a passenger of sorts.
Have you ever thought of ways to rid yourself of it?
Rid myself of it. Why would I ever do that?
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Is it time to go yet?
So, would you like to press a button? Are we
Yeah,
activating
Odin.
the elevator?
Odin, click one of the magic buttons. Let's see some more crazy shit.
I push B3.
All right, 2 floors up. We
Bingo.
begin to rise back towards the basement levels. The visor begins to match up with reality again. The fish just kind of anamorph into broken cell phones. Old school flip phones from a bygone era. The dampness from the seawater fades and dries from the elevator, but not your shoes. They're still moist. You got that little moist socks feeling.
Does anything change about Levi?
Levi seems fine. He's still wearing. He goes from, or he joins the visor version, wearing dark clothes, dark duster.
What had he been in the hallucination?
Pirate.
Okay.
Wait, so... Hold on.
You guys
is he
all see his
wearing the
clothes
same
change.
thing?
No, he was wearing a full-on pirate costume. Now he's dressed
No,
like
no, no.
Neo.
Like before, when we lost him in the desert.
Oh,
Like,
no.
this
When
is
you lost him in
different.
the desert, he was in like black jeans and a gray shirt or some shit.
Okay.
Now he's wearing soft. Now he's dressed like Neo.
I'm just gonna look him up and down a couple times.
Levi,
Yes, Roxy, darling.
why are you talking like that?
Well, your voice is deep, so I decided to change mine. Is that okay?
Oh, I get. That's
Well,
fine.
why is it that you have different clothes? Did you go to a shopping center?
Oh, that's
I
what
told
he was
you.
actually wearing. Just our reality's starting to be
I was-
normal again.
I was just gonna ask how he changed in here without us noticing.
Well,
No, I'm more so talking about before, when he was in the desert. He didn't look like this.
well, if you remember, I told you the last thing that I remember is lying on the sand, and then somebody putting my body in a vehicle, and then I was at the,
And then they
I was
changed
on the
you,
shore.
and now you have new clothes and, well, you know, kind of like this new presence, if you will.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not the only one acting strangely with a new presence, am I?
No,
No, this is the same. I've had this since you guys met me, so
we have.
your
seen that
situation, no.
before. This is new, exciting Levi.
I can tell there's something there.
Oh, he's
Perhaps we
very.
should talk aside privately at some point.
I heard I'm going crazy. I need to just download consciousness.
Do I sense something from this?
Roll. Well, I don't know if you even have this skill because you can't have it. It has no base. Let me go see if you ever got any of it. No, you don't have it. I will allow a psychology roll at -2.
Oh, Lord.
You win these, apparently, with the rolls you've been doing today, though.
-2, though, on a 10% chance.
Yep.
You'll get a 1.
Here it comes.
Doesn't seem like something that's passable.
Here it comes. It wasn't.
Dang
You
it.
did your best. You did your
Unfortunate.
best.
Edwin, you were trying to speak.
Yeah, I'm staring. Oh, did you say something?
Edwin asks Odin if he was trying to speak.
If what?
Did you say something?
Yeah, no, Odin was muttering to himself. It's like, crazy, I need to download consciousness, the static device, and he's just muttering to himself over and over and over.
Right, it's the reason why I pointed it out. I was asking you about it.
In character.
What did you ask Edwin?
Did you have something to say, or
No, I'm
good?
just...
Are you feeling okay?
I do not like change. Change. There's too much change too rapidly, and I feel disconnected.
Yeah, let's all take... We should take a break after this for sure, right?
No.
What? How can
No.
we take a break?
Really.
How can we not take a break with our mental states like this?
I mean, we'll sleep tonight. Until then, we got work to do.
Tonight will soon be morning, and then morning will turn into night. What's the point?
Well, some of us actually need to rest, don't we?
Actually, I don't even know anymore. Maybe we'll step out of this elevator and it'll have been 5 minutes. Maybe it'll have been 5 years. Yeah. You know, I'm with Roxy. Why not? Why even sleep? I'll just wait till I pass out.
That's how I see
Things
it.
go missing. Connections lost. If no connection, nothing connects.
What are we
Okay,
connecting
cast
to over
away.
there?
Ding.
What?
Basement level 3. I need everyone to roll sanity, not to lose, to see like how your grip on things is going at the moment.
Oh. Should I auto-fail?
You can, but
I did.
I'm really just
Oh,
looking
no,
to see if anyone's got a pass or even a close. Like if you're within a certain amount, I'll probably still give it to you.
God, 5%.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Roxy still somehow
Roxy's
keeping
still
it together.
feeling good. Edwin, I'm gonna give you that one as well. And Levi, you know what happens to you. So Odin, Key, you're basically still in it. Like nothing changes for you. The success on this roll is kind of like taking a long breath in the elevator and trying to cement yourself in your head kind of deal. Roxy, you're feeling pretty solid. You're both of you are here and very present in the moment. You've learned some new things and you're feeling good about that as well. When you and Edwin arrive on basement level 3, you're looking at the hallway.
Oh.
Key, Odin, and Levi, when you arrive on basement level 3, you're looking at a hallway, but also the scene of a gruesome massacre. There are dead scientists littering the hallway.
Well, that's
Slam's
unfortunate.
basement too.
You said you did one
Oh,
murder.
thank God.
You didn't say
I'm
you
s-
killed everyone.
What?
We
Didn't. This is a bunch of dead scientists.
Wait, what?
I shot one scientist in a room.
What do you?
What are you
There's
a
talking
hallway
about?
full of dead
nobody
scientists.
here. What are you guys talking about?
This is the
Click,
first
about a hallway full
hallway
of
that
dead
looks.
scientists.
It's a normal hallway that we've come across.
The doors begin to close in the elevator.
I stick my foot in the door.
Okay.
You really want to go explore some dead bodies and see what killed them?
What are
Dead
you
bodies.
talking about dead bodies for? There's no bodies in front of us.
You don't
What's
see.
the visor? Is the visor feed showing dead bodies?
It is. Though the scene's probably a little bit less. It's probably a little different. Like the scene you see is like these people were ripped apart. Like their bodies in bits and pieces, and the blood paints the walls. In the visor feed, they're still there, and they're still very much dead looking, but they all look like they were shot.
I
What
guess
could
y'all
this-
aren't seeing it, but right here, and I can judge by Mr. McClosey and the guy here asking if I killed everybody, we are seeing a hallway.
Project it.
Tons
Yeah,
of
you can
ripped
project it,
apart
can't you?
dead scientists.
Show them.
Oh, yeah, my visor's not even seeing what I'm seeing, although it's dead people. Sure, if y'all want to see some dead bodies, take a peek.
Yeah, I'd love to see this.
Okay.
I shine on the wall.
As he projects the visor feed, and yeah, you see a bunch of people with like singular wounds that led to their death, as opposed to this like rip and tear kind of scene that they've described. And as you look closer at the now much larger version of the feed, as opposed to the small version in the visor PIP, it's not gunshots. It looks like they all died to like neck or leg wounds that seem to have been a large bite. And I don't mean like a big animal, I mean one human mouth, big bite.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's a fun clue. You know that scientist that tried to bite me earlier?
Yeah.
So my brain
Wait,
sees
there was
his eyeballs go real tiny, him get real crazy, take a step back, lunges to bite me. I end him, right? You know, whether I'm right or wrong, I just immediately think CFD. This guy has CFD, he's trying to transmit it to me somehow through his bite. Now, I see this, I see the bite marks, I see these dead people. Maybe it does make people go crazy and bite each other and
I
fill
need
each other up with this
everyone who is not Roxy to roll listen and pray to fail.
myself included.
Yes, but it won't be a problem if you succeed. Okay. Odin, I will DM you. Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Move on.
Okay,
So wait, you're telling me? Okay, there's bite marks on the legs. I see that now. So there's 3 realities happening here. Just saying. So you're saying
Well,
gruesome
we're
thing.
seeing 3.
While she's
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over and like bend over, like, and look at one of the just bodies, like, and like just kind of like lean in.
They're not bodies in our vision.
Well, it's still a body. It's
like
just more
guts and
gruesome.
shit all
yeah,
ripped
it's just
apart
more,
everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll walk over.
Entrails.
move my foot from your door.
I'm sorry. I was doing my DM. You are walking over to the body. Okay. With what intention?
Just to look, like I'm just trying to.
Okay. You examine the body. It appears now you're in the not visor feed, so you're looking at the gruesome scene.
Right.
This
Right.
like these look more like they were ripped apart by large beasts. They're missing limbs, huge chunks, not just like mouthfuls are gone.
All right, Roxy. Roxy, I think you're right. I think I figured this shit out. So, there's a normal world, right? Kind of like maybe what you're seeing, where there's nothing in the hallways. Maybe that is the real reality. And then there's the CFD reality, right? Which is where things are all getting bitten and they're dying from it, right? And then there's the fucking absolute bonkers crazy reality where they've all just exploded and the CFD is super scary and they're just giblets.
Honestly, this looks like an animal came through and just kind of wreaked havoc. Honestly, more than
Yeah.
anything.
What if, like, what if that's the, like, supposed to be really scared of CFD reality?
Can we talk about a little something here? Sidebar. Everybody stay on this elevator. You know, Levi's already out there, but everybody else stay on the elevator.
I'm not leaving.
I'm a little lost on the bite transmitting CFD.
That's just me saying that. I have no fucking backing on any of that.
What is the purpose of the biting? I'm confused. Why do we have
Transmission nanites through the slider.
There's that thing back in the day. God, what was it? A long time ago, people used to have these
Can I roll
silly stories.
education for that?
You trying to think? What are you trying to remember? Like the existence of zombies and/or vampires, or like a movie or something?
Zombies.
No, I know what you mean, Pepper. I'm talking about Levi. What would he try?
Which one is intelligence? Probably
No. I get what you mean, but like, if you're trying to remember like the existence of a concept, I'll let you roll education. If you're trying to remember like, oh yeah, like Dracula, that would be history. You know what I mean?
Ancient history.
Yeah, we're gonna do concept.
Okay, so yeah, I'll let you roll education to have a general idea.
No,
nope. You know that there's some
You know
old
what?
shit.
Hey, you know what?
You want to push?
Eat fish.
Ooh.
What does
Why
that
not?
do?
All right.
Catastrophic failure.
Catastrophic failure. We'll get back to that. We keep going.
Okay.
What are you saying, Odin?
Eat fish.
No, eat. No, stop it. Stop it, Odin. Remember, say your own name. Say your own name right now.
Odinburn.
Okay. Now stop saying the other thing you were saying before that.
Don't say eat fish.
No.
Do say eat fish?
No, don't. Stop saying it.
You get that in his
I'll
head,
also
man.
say eat fish.
That virus is taking
They
over.
were. Shut the hell up, Edwin. Both of you, actually. Anyway, zombies. I don't know if you know what those are, but it was a long, stupid thing
Oh yeah.
people used to think of when they were
No,
afraid
that,
of
that
death.
concept's
I don't
still
know.
around. We just don't use it the same way.
Well, that's
Can I get a
that's the
spot
same
hidden
thing
from everyone?
as.
From everyone. Absolutely.
Can you get a what?
Spot hidden. Everyone
Spot
whose name is
hidden.
not Odin, roll spot hidden. Nice.
Levi, Odin's salivating in the corner of his mouth. And seems to be looking at Edwin and Keith.
Anyway, zombies, they used to bite humans, and sometimes they would turn into zombies, or sometimes, depending on what the story was, they would just kill you. So that's the same thing that's happening here.
Yeah. Maybe they're transmitting these crazy nanites through bite. Makes sense.
I find that really hard to believe, but I guess,
Really?
if you can have nanites in water,
Dude,
I suppose a bite.
once these
will do it
nanites are in your
too.
body, if they somehow develop their own consciousness, they could reform or change your body in any way they fucking wanted. If they want to make it so that they can reproduce and inject themselves through our teeth and modify our teeth to be able to do that, that's not that weird. They modify all kinds of parts in our body to heal us.
So out of game, really quick. It looks like Odin is about to.
Not
Like,
all the
jump
way.
to-
Like he is having like, when someone sees something like if your favorite food is pizza and you haven't had pizza in a year and you see a pizza, like it's not like you lose control of your faculties, but like you might just drool
Really,
a little.
Cam, I really like that. I'd really
So yeah,
like
you
that right now.
you spot Odin kind of staring at them like they're not people but meat, and there's just a smidgen of drool. He's not looking aggressive. He's not tensing for a jump. He just looks a little hungry.
Okay, noted. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, realistically, I don't know if there's any more that we can find out here. Me and
I
Josh
think
are
there's a
staying
lot
on
of
the
floors
base.
and there's a lot of crazy, but
let's talk a little
when-
bit about the hallway. Sorry. like this is still a place. Like you could explore here. There are rooms. There are things you can choose to do. I don't want you to think like, oh, it's a hallway and you have to leave, or Andy's trying to run you away. Like there's definitely stuff here. It's entirely up to you what you do.
I intended to go walk down it because it was safe for me, you know?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, this
Absolutely.
is finally a safe hallway. That's a sign. We need to, like, take advantage. In character, my point is, I just feel like CFD is like a very complicated but, you know, intelligent thing that, you know, the AI or whatever, I can't imagine they'd go back to something so ridiculous like zombies. Is that intentional?
Turning humans into raw, hungry animals that can't control their faculties. I mean, that makes humans look pretty bad. Robots are clearly superior, right?
No, I
Or
think
maybe-
it's an attempt to scare us. That's what I'm saying. It's
I
a
think
very
it's all terrifying.
What, away from...
silly attempt to scare us from something.
What, from you using nanoids?
No. I'm just saying, like, it's childish almost. I don't know. I think it's very
Maybe.
strange that of all the things that they do, this is the one they use.
Maybe they're trying to
It's
throw us off.
Question.
Maybe they're trying to throw us off their scent. You're right. Maybe it's spread through breathing.
This is a
I-
question for Randy.
Yes, sir.
You want me to roll intelligence to make a connection back to when we were looking at the file structure that was kind of childish?
No, I think that's well within your rights.
Good connection.
When you say childish, you mean like, this is me saying it to the party, do you mean like how when we looked at those hard drives, how that embedded file structure was? And we couldn't decrypt it, but it was
Oh,
odd.
I know what you
There's-
mean.
Yeah, like
I remember.
whoever's choosing that for us to see this shit and experience this.
They're
Maybe they're not
messing
very
with
mature.
us. Right. It all seems like you know, they have a lot of control, right? We're seeing
Oh,
different
yeah.
versions of our lives.
I've
They're
never felt more
toying
like a
with
puppet
us.
in my life.
They're just blatantly
Yeah,
and
but-
utterly toying with us.
But whoever it is they're just being overly childish, or at least underdeveloped, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
I
They
don't
would
know.
have to be local
Chibo's
copies
words
to-
echo through my brain.
It'd have to be local copies to override our senses, though. I cannot download them just instantly.
Bowden, are you okay?
I'm not saying that these are.
No,
yeah.
I am not okay.
Has the fish fires gotten a lot worse?
Is that something that you actually say, Odin? No, you're not okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
He just said it. You heard him, right?
How not okay are you?
I didn't
Tenuous
say the
grasp.
F word. Sorry.
I am not
What was
sure. You cannot believe the evidence of your eyes. It is not good.
Yeah, we got to get out of this building. Maybe we'll feel better.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna walk down this hallway. I don't see any reason not to.
I'll go with
I think we need to get out of this building. I got a real shit feeling about this all of a sudden. Probably should have
So
gotten
you
that about
wanna
30 minutes
leave-
ago.
Odin, what do you want to do?
Well,
Let's use opportunity to see if we can find signal, get information, leave as soon as possible.
Okay.
So we
are
explore
here.
a little and then get the hell out of here.
So-
Got it.
I want to explore, but if they're not seeing reality like us, it's gonna be kind of hard for us to gather information.
Yes,
No,
but
I think we
when
can
else
all
would we be here to
corroborate
gather
our
information?
stories.
let's find the common thread. Maybe the common thread between all of our different realities is what we need
The
to
hallway. There is
There
a
is a
hallway.
hallway.
There
see.
is
At least
a
it's not a
hallway.
dock.
All right.
Okay, you've convinced me. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Makes as much sense as anything.
No, I meant like down the hallway.
Yep, let's go.
All right. Those of you who see bodies, pick your way through the corpses. Those of you who don't can walk confidently down the clean hallway. I guess, go ahead.
As we step out, I'm going to tell them. For those of you who can see these bodies on the ground or something, do they have badges? Shall we grab them? Can we?
I'm going to check and see if I still have that dude's badge from earlier.
You do.
Jensen's. You can just use Jensen's from earlier.
No. I want to
Do we see the
if
badge?
you can grab a badge.
Oh, okay.
You don't see bodies, Edwin, so no, you don't see badges. Oh, you do see.
But
You
even-
do see Jensen's.
No,
badge,
I meant.
yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yes.
All right, thank
But
you.
even if we were to grab a badge, if you can't see the bodies, you wouldn't be able to see the badge, right?
Well,
I
that's
don't
what she
know.
wants to
That's
check.
what I'm testing.
Well,
I
Does
will
that matter
search,
whether or not we can
Like
or
one
not?
of the, I will like look for a badge on the floor.
Yeah, in the gruesome scene, they'd probably be on the floor, not on the bodies anymore. But yeah, you can find one. Sure.
I will pick up
Ask
said
he-
badge and hold it like out, assuming that
Do
she
I see
can't.
it?
Like for me, I'm assuming she won't be able to see it.
Yeah, it's just he's holding nothing.
I will read it.
ask Levi
I will
what.
read it off.
It says, I don't know, like assistant lab tech Schmitty.
This was the badge of the assistant lab tech Schmitty, apparently.
No, Schmitty, that's a good title.
He was number
I
one.
think I must have been really advanced.
Not associated with Schmidt.
No, definitely not
Who is
Schmidt.
that?
Speaking of that woman that I talked to earlier, you remember her, Key, from the car? Did you see that woman that I was talking to?
In a car?
Like, no, when I was out, like, where the body was with the markings from the animal gods and whatnot. You remember her?
Oh, yeah. Roxy's friend. Yeah.
Picking up the no.
No.
The female that I was talking, the other one. You probably might not have noticed. You were
The
in the
body?
crowd at that point. No. There was a female like.
Oh, a
worker.
cop lady.
No. She wasn't a cop. She was like a scientist or something.
Yeah, I saw you talking to a lady. I don't know.
Yeah, this picking up this badge just reminded me. I never got her number. Sad. Anyway,
Wow. Very pressing. Very pressing.
Her name was Schmitty.
might have been. Who knows? I don't remember.
Anyway, so I can't see the badge that you're holding or whatever you were. I'm gonna take that as a sign, since I can still probably see that. I'm assuming he did pull out Jensen's badge. And I
Yes,
saw
Jensen's
that.
badge does appear to be real.
Jensen's badge is real. I can see it.
Does that
I'm
mean
gonna
you
keep
truly
moving
killed
forward.
Jensen? In reality?
Maybe.
Eh.
Or maybe he was standing
Most
there
likely.
screaming and I took his badge.
Which means we probably have a welcoming party once we actually leave from
Oh,
this floor.
Certainly.
Maybe.
Certainly. If they are in fact real, we might have to battle them to get out of here.
Who
Battle?
knows?
You're going to battle an entire police force? Who knows who would have shown up by now?
Or maybe this is another Stone Tech Lab situation and we walk out and no one knows what the fuck we're talking about and no one named Jensen works
mean-
here, any of that.
They were sending the maintenance team to check on a body, so I can't really confirm how competent these people are at this point.
While all the lights were off and crazy music was playing and they had cameras which would have seen this if
Yes,
none of
exactly.
it makes any sense.
It's a moot
guys,
point.
we need to really focus on responding to what we see in any given moment. Trying to plan ahead here, almost entirely pointless.
I agree. Let's just keep moving. And be alert and communicate what we see.
Yeah. Let's see if any of our versions of reality can yield any results from this hallway.
Ask Key if me or Roxy can hold on to the badge.
Why?
Just because we're seeing something different than you, and it's a common denominator that we're seeing the badge as well as you.
I thought you were seeing some ripped up hallway stuff. Oh no. You see a clean hallway?
Yep.
Honestly, I don't give a shit. Sure, yeah, you can have the badge.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look back. Odin, you still with us?
Yes, this is just. Ugh. I have only seen massacre like this once, and it was bullets, not this.
You're not gonna get afraid of guns, are you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pain.
It's if I did not feel like I would risk spiking one of you, I would say, here is data link, plug me in so I can see what you see. But I do
No,
not
you
want
got
to
a
spike
virus,
you.
man. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be connected to anything.
So, you pick your way down the hallway. You're still continuing on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you head your way down. You pass a couple of labs that looked as though they were, like, ripped to shreds by probably this fight. Especially those of you who are in the gruesome version of the scene. There are more bodies inside, some of which are security guards. Like, all the ones in this hallway have been scientists. In the labs, you see scientists and security guards. In the similar states, like none of their body statuses are changing. The labs themselves appear to have been largely destroyed in the melee. Computer parts and shit are all over the place. Files have been, ripped and covered in blood. Those of you who are seeing the clean version of the scene see empty laboratory rooms with heavy locked doors, still closed and locked, shutting them away. You continue down the hall a little bit, just to get the description going of the whole hallway.
What happens then when I open a door that they see is locked?
We're not there yet.
Oh.
So I'm just describing the entire hall. So before I come back to the you can act kind of deal.
Sorry.
You see like two of these labs, heavily locked, both very easily visible. In the gruesome scene, the glass, even though it was like double paned thick, has been broken by probably chairs and shit and bullets. In the clean scene, it's fully intact, big locked doors. At the end of the hallway, you see a large sign that says that's like traffic analysis laboratory or something like that. Now we're back in the action. You guys are standing. Let's say that the labs had a door, like an adjoining door that was 5 feet apart, and then one room spreads to the right, one room spreads to the left, and that's how you see all these things at one time.
Hey, traffic analysis laboratory. How convenient. Let's see what's inside. He says, laughing.
This is traffic analysis, perfect. Who is, what? Oh, sorry.
Odin, maybe you should go into a shutdown protocol, something to fail-safe you. Sounds like you're having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of.
Maybe take a little nap.
What?
Nobody's napping here. He just needs to be able to function without having to be there.
Oh,
who's out
maybe
there?
Maybe it's a thirsty thing again.
Who's out there?
You hear coming from the other side of the door at the far end of the hall.
Who's out there?
Who's out where?
Don't come in here. They're all attacking each other. They turned on me and my group. I'm the only one who's awake. I'm bleeding heavily in one side. Don't come in here.
I'm gonna kick the door open.
There seems to be it is both locked and probably has a heavy person leaning against it.
Unfortunate.
Can
I lockpick it?
You can always try.
Of course.
Who's out there?
I'm just gonna, before he does that, I'm gonna be like, here, let's try this card.
Roxy, where am I?
You're right here in the hallway with all of us. Where you been the whole time? You're fine. You keep shouting about somebody outside.
Who's on the other side of the door?
The Odin in your hallway is not the one talking to you.
Oh, Levi, that door. Hang on.
The Edwin reaches out with the Jensen card, and it does scan.
Oh.
Odin on the inside of the room, the door you're leaning on unlocks.
Wait, stop! Don't open the door. Stop!
He
Stop!
reaches.
Everybody.
He reaches for the door and like forces his fists, his gorilla arm fists, into the door to try to keep it closed.
Okay, you hear the sound of this heavy metal door literally bending on the other side of the wall.
Is it bending on our side?
Yes, it is, but like I guess like when you when you see this in cartoons or whatever, when a robot grabs a door and pinches the metal shut, that's what he's doing with the gorilla arms right now. He's got a gorilla arm in the on the wall and on the door, and he is pushing the metal of the lock into the wall.
What's the wall made of beside the door?
Why am I inside there? No, why am I out there? No, why are you going in here?
Hear him coming from in the room, but I can see him outside with me.
Yes, and
Correct.
he is
I
now,
know those are both Odin.
Yes, and the one in your hallway now seems to
Odin?
be extremely upset and confused.
Odin, open this door. Odin, I need you to open this door right now. We need to know what's on the other side.
No, Levi is bleeding out here on the floor. I am hallucinating.
Oh.
From
How
inside
did
the
you
door.
get on the other side of this door?
Wait,
Roxy, where am I?
who is
I can
bleeding out?
see your body on the outside in the hallway.
That's not possible.
Wait,
right
I'm
It
bleeding?
is the only thing I see
I'm
in
bleeding out?
terms of you.
This room is Faraday cage. I cannot be out there.
Why am I bleeding out?
Can I roll
You got
education to know what a Faraday cage is?
You were shotgunned inside. Scientist bit key and he slid to the side and shotgun blasted you in your stomach. Now, please
I'm
stop
gonna look at
interrupting
the
my
key.
concentration while I keep this door closed and more things from coming inside.
You're not inside the room. I'm telling you right now. I'm standing
I
outside
know,
of
I
the
am
door.
out here. I do not know that.
I'm confused. Can somebody help? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
This makes
So-
about as much sense as anything else. There's two Odins now. Okay.
I need Key, Edwin, and Roxy to roll sanity. Nice. Inside Odin inside the room. What happened to Edwin? What's wrong with him?
He got bit and turned and knocked himself out by throwing his head into the door.
Edwin, you begin to feel your consciousness slipping away from you. One of your eyes closes, kind of like you're having a stroke. You know, like half of your face kind of starts to slump out. And the other half is open. It's bright. It's white. Feels seeing clearly. And Key looks delicious.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Odin outside is going to step forward and try to open the door.
Are you gonna gorilla arm open it?
Yes.
Okay.
why
And
before this
as he's
happens,
doing
because
that-
he said, because as soon as I heard Key shotgun me in the stomach from the other the other Odin, I'm gonna distance myself from Key. I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
a little bit of space because I'm like, okay, hold on.
Okay.
I don't have a shotgun.
What do you mean you don't have a shotgun? It's on your back.
I feel back there. There's a shotgun back there?
There is.
I don't even know how
All
to
right.
use this. And I just set
Everybody,
it on the
we're
ground.
going back to the
This is
elevator.
zany.
Somebody escort Odin with me, please. We need to.
You say escort
Edwin.
Odin as if
Roll
he's
brawl.
easy to move.
Okay.
Edwin rolls brawl. Odin also roll brawl, but you're using gorilla arms. You're using and on the door. Key roll dodge. Okay. Odin, you the mechanism that is this door is shot. You're not like ripping this apart would be a work of like tens of minutes after it's been destroyed in this way. Key, you're all backing up and freaking out, and you happen to catch. Shotgun. Oh, you set okay, and setting the shotgun down, and as you like lifting up from putting the shotgun on the ground, you spot a familiar and now scary look in Edwin's one open eye. The hunger of Jensen.
The hunger.
Any lunges?
Any lunges to bite you, but you can once again just slip out of the way.
I roll backwards, pull out my pistol, stay right there.
You say that also. What?
Edwin has CFD. He's only got one eye open, but it looks just like the scientist.
I too draw my
He just tried to bite me. Edwin, you need to sit very still, or I'm going to shoot you.
Swear to God, I'm going back to this elevator now.
That's what I wanted to do, but you wanted to explore.
Get in the fucking elevator, or I'm leaving you if you're not in there in the next 10 seconds.
Roxy.
Then start counting down.
Roxy, like, full-on split, like, sprinter dash. Like, you know, she does the 100 meters like nobody's business, straight for the elevator, and is standing there by the time Edwin finishes his bite attempt.
Is Edwin between me and the elevator? Or the other side?
No, you can have dodged in whatever direction is convenient for you.
Dodging towards the elevator. If she's saying all that, then I'm gonna run towards her. All right, I'm very ready to go. He just tried to fucking eat me.
Edwin, you're not allowed on this elevator until you can contain yourself. You have to tell us
He's not
right
getting
now.
on the elevator.
It's not happening.
He's not getting on the elevator.
Are you getting on or are you getting off?
He can catch the next one.
You staying or are you going?
Odin is,
I will also run to the elevator as well.
Odin, sorry.
Thank you.
Odin? I'm not
Odin
gonna
was
force
running
you.
probably right after Roxy.
Odin also turns, still gorilla arms still fully engaged, barreling down the hallway. Edwin.
Can one of y'all stay with Edwin?
Edwin,
bring him in next.
the moment passes. The other half of your brain kind of re-engages, and you're left standing confused about why your friends have all just sprinted up the hall.
Can one of y'all escort him up next?
I don't want anything to do with that. Zombie.
Well, Levi, you're friends with him now, right? Y'all trade
start.
guns.
I'm not sure that's what I would call him, but he did hand me this rifle, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use this elevator. Decide now.
Edwin, what are you doing?
I'm kind of confused, and I don't.
His eyes
Depending
look
on,
normal now.
I was gonna say, depending on the distance, I want to
face
go ahead and
normalized.
try and go towards them.
Yeah. Your first instinct is confusion. They all sprinted away from you, and they're looking kind of concerned up the hallway. You do all right. So fucking Key's got his gun trained on you, and so you come back to yourself, confusion, gun pointed at you, and you kind of take that first confused, stumbly step towards them up the hallway. But yeah, his face did go from like blah, 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 to normal looking.
Edwin, are you okay?
You just tried to take
Yes.
a bite out of some of us.
I would just like to remind the group, I got
did
shot for
what?
running away. He actually
Yeah, well,
attacked.
I'm not
I'm
quite
just
as
saying,
trigger
we
happy as the one
haven't...
who shot you.
Interesting. That's all I'm saying. Please continue. I'll take your time. Levi's just gonna like go back to the back and like lean against the wall and watch.
Levi, what happened to you was a fucking travesty, and I still don't understand it, much like the rest of today. Or the
I have
last
no
3 days.
regrets.
Or really anything since I met
No
fucking
regrets.
Dr. Long.
I'll
Dr.
say,
Long? I fucking hate Dr. Long.
Well, since you hate Dr. Long, let's get the fuck out of this entire facility. How about it? This sounds like the best plan to me.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Here's how we're gonna do this. Everyone pull your guns out. Point them at Edwin. Edwin, come get in this elevator. If you make one fucking move, everyone just light him up. Come on, dude.
I just had my man again.
Okay.
Oh,
Manus plays out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Edwin, you look normal. You don't look like you want to eat me again. You look very confused. Just get on the elevator and let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
All right. Edwin joins you on the elevator. Are we headed back to the first floor with the intention to exit? Are we exploring?
Roxy wants to do that.
Okay. Roxy was the one on the button, so yeah, she's pressing ground floor. Okay. The door.
Now, I will just remind, as we move, I will remind you, if you really did randomly kill a man, there very well could be an issue.
Yes, I randomly killed a man. That's what happened.
I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that we need to prepare for the worst here.
We've been in fight or flight the entire time. Nothing's changed. We're just gonna continue to be in fight or flight.
Okay, yeah, let's take this seriously. Everyone, please prepare for the worst. I'm sure, there's no way I'm going to step out of this and we'll be in hell or something. That's just
I think
crazy.
we are in hell. Have we not already? We've just gone through layers of hell. Have we not just discovered some of our own fears realized?
Yeah.
Fears?
Yeah. You don't think it's a coincidence that we're thrown in water when somebody has a fear of drowning? Are you kidding me? This is insanity.
I kind of want to see that sweet lab we got to see, or underwater facility.
And I do not like being alone.
Do we have network connectivity back to like cellular?
As soon as you hit the
yet?
ground floor, you will. Yes.
Can we still hear the music on the PA?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
When is this fucking music gonna shut off already?
As you ride the elevator up to the ground floor, it goes from like big, loud, creepy PA music to like a simmered elevator music version of the song. Like it's still there and it's still a little creepy, but now it's got some like bum ba bum ba 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 in there, like chill ass, boring elevator music on top of the creepy violin sounds and shit.
Key, why did you say that you wanted to go to the lab?
Oh, the lab from that underwater vision, or I'm calling it a lab. I don't know. Sea lab.
Ah, like in
sweet underwater building. Kind of looked cool.
You think it looked cool?
I do. And the way those pipes were going up into the city and down, well, maybe something wants us to investigate that. Maybe that's where all this shit started. Roxy, you love the idea of going underwater, right? Maybe we get a little submarine.
I admit I feel a little better now that we're going upstairs. Getting out of here. Escaping. But I want nowhere near any water like that. I'll be
I don't
damned
think
if
I've
I'm
ever
getting on a
felt less
submarine or-
grounded, less like myself. But let's just keep going. Why not?
Okay.
I'm so angry right now. Fucking Dr. Long.
You ride the elevator to the ground floor. The music fades to that elevator music version of itself.
I'm gonna look over at Edwin.
Mm-hmm.
Is he looking at me?
He could be, sure. You catch his eye, you mean? Like you make sure he's
Yeah.
okay, you look over and catch Edwin's eye.
I'll go ahead,
gonna-
while this is happening, I'll go ahead and hold, get a hand ready for my pistol.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You got your gun on him, right?
True.
Yeah, you already
they're
had it out.
drawn.
You guys were already pointing them at Edwin.
I'm gonna wink at Edwin.
Okay.
Just like a nice little. I can't wink in real life.
All right. Okay. Duly
It's so
noted.
hard.
Okay. You ride the elevator up. The elevator doors open, and the 5 of you step out of here. Some of you with wet socks and shoes. Some of you with bloody shoes. And all of you freaked out and holding weaponry. And you find yourself in the main lobby. The AI robot and the ops manager chilling behind the desk.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm just gonna, nothing fazed me. Nothing's going on. Just normal business.
I'm gonna holster my pistol.
I follow suit unless they say something to us.
Good.
Okay.
Odin walks on out.
All right. The ops manager, as you stroll by, he doesn't say anything, but you can hear him like reacting to the wildly different state you're in. Like he's chilling. He was probably like on his phone doing whatever. Then you hear his feet hit the ground, and a kind of and then he doesn't. If you were looking back at him, you'd give a fucking like I'm too old for this shit kind of face. And you walk out of the building. We'll end the session there tonight.
I'm back.
Yay! Levi's back.
Levi is
Yeah.
back.
Levi. Yes.
I'm sure everything's fine.
No, this is Levon. This is new Levi.
Levon.
I like reversing the name into Evel.
Evil.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good one.
Evil.
Or is it
oh my
or is it
God.
Ivel?
It's Ivel. But it's
Ivel.
pronounced
Ivel. You can make it Ivel.
It could be Ivel. Or I guess if you were reversing the sounds, it'd be like Ivel.
Ivel.
Yes.
It's like evil, but a little different.
Indeed.
I was really hoping that the group was just going to leave me down there.
Oh.
If your face had stayed crazy, Key would have definitely left you down there. He killed the
I
last
really
guy
wanted
that
to-
dropped by
Honestly,
him.
I'm not gonna lie. I contemplated shooting you out of spite, but you know, I was like, at this point, I probably wouldn't. It's fine. I thought about just being like, boom, and hey,
I wouldn't
This is new.
not.
wouldn't even been upset about it. But
Well,
it'd have been a whole different ballgame. I love it.
hopefully you enjoyed your creepy carnival in the basement. We got our Ivel back into the party, and things are going well. Everyone is moving along
It's a beautiful
at
day.
the right pace. They're feeling good about themselves, and their confidence in their psyche is not waning. Players, thanks for playing. Watchers, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Slide waves.